Right.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Bunny's on day release.
Okay. Was it outside? I need to relook at the message.
Was it outside? Because I plopped her here because I thought you guys were going outside. Me just puts her right in the middle. Oh, hey guys, we're having a kiki. Thanks. Huh?
Yeah, it was. All right. Where is the?
All the outside tiles along the top. You've got like a veranda, front door, back garden, hall.
It looks like this is the sitting area.
There's another outside
Yeah.
bit in the bottom. They're like weird games.
Oh yeah, and it's like a gaming bit which leads to the gym.
Yeah, I'll just put it there. Enter the text message. Maxlin will start heading outside. And I like to think she'd look in the backyard, realize that's a big backyard, and then not see Donnie's like, wait, there's a front. And walk past Roman's office again, and go outside that direction.
He does that thing where his eyes flick up over the computer screen as people walk past.
She'll come outside and just kind of like fiddling with the phone before looking at him. And with the small smile, she'll just, hey.
How are you feeling?
A lot better. Thank you.
Not a problem. You're on child's blood, by the way.
Yeah, I kind of felt that when I kind of moved my upper body and it kind of hurt. So, at least it'll make forward to training a lot easier, right?
Yeah, because you won't get hit.
Look ahead and it'll hurt more. The hurty bits and we haven't really had a chance to do garden time, have we? Are you doing okay? Despite everything?
I'm just trying to... I'm trying to think what to do next.
How to do what?
I'm trying to think what next. Just simply...
It's been a long amount, 2 days, hasn't it?
It feels like...
You keep cutting out, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh. It feels like a week.
I feel like a month.
Mm.
If anything, it's a lot of going on-ness wording, but, you know, and I had an idea for tomorrow, you know. Yeah.
Okay.
Where you and Bella got shot, or Annabelle, I don't know why I call her Bella, got shot. Do you think we can go to that scene and see if we can find some ashes from the people you got?
They never turned into ash. They were too young.
Oh. So, you got both.
There should be blood around the area that we might be able to... You might be able to pick up. The Tremere should be able to use it to find out who signed them.
That'd be a good idea. I was thinking about trying to do what I did at the house and the, like, CGI visions.
Yeah.
Spare touch? I don't know why I said CGI. maybe if it didn't work the first time, just keep trying to look into it. Maybe we can find something. I don't know.
If you do see a spirit vision, remember they just attacked people next to me.
I thought it looked further if, like, you were good enough
I'm
to
just saying,
control the power.
if you do see that, if you see the end, you'll.
Did you do something you didn't want to?
I never want to do stuff like that, but they were firing on people.
Donnie, I'm not going to fault you for trying to defend yourself and Annabelle and even others. Given the situation of what happened, I do understand. I'm not going to change my view on you because of it. You do things for
I
a
know.
reason. And I'm worried about you. Yeah, that's on your mind.
So, this whole Kim thing.
So, she'll rub the side of her face. I was tricked into giving something to my clan that wasn't really meant for my clan at all. It was I don't know what Kim is, but the person I spoke to in Vegas wasn't Gwen at all, and now I'm worried to try and get in contact with anyone in Vegas because I don't know what happened to Gwen. I don't know if that was Gwen. When I look back at the conversation, I don't see like her triggers. Her she didn't.
You're so happy to see you. You just brushed it past.
Yeah, it's been so long that I didn't pick at the obvious. Marcella, of course, isn't happy, and I might be. Or she kind of does that thing where she scrunches up her face, not knowing what to say.
So, you were given a casket to take to Marcel.
And it was probably something not really meant for Malkavians, but at the end, I was just doing what I was told by somebody I thought was somebody I trusted, and it wasn't them, and now I'm probably going to be debating whether anyone. Oh god, not in this conversation for that meeting, but I'm gonna have to be looking a lot harder at people, I suppose. And just
Yeah.
I thought I was helping, but I wasn't.
Well, tomorrow you're with me at the beginning. I think me, you, and Roman are going to go see his contact. It'll be better if you know the contact as well
Okay,
for the police department.
I think that'd be a good idea.
And then I'm going to go to a phone store, buy all new phones for everybody.
Do you need help with that at all?
Well, we could do it all in one go. Buy new phones, change the phones over.
Okay.
But I don't know whether we should keep our other phones just to keep them as. And
Like fake conversations?
well, on our main phones, yeah, if they are listening to it.
That's a good idea.
No, over other phones, passed the number to people in face to face. Yeah. So how mad is Marcel?
Mad enough to the point where I might be expedited from the clan. Ta-da!
He starts rubbing the point of his nose.
Yeah. But I'm going to not have that happen because I'm going to prove that I'm not worth removing. Easy, right?
Yeah. Proves that you're useful to her.
I'll figure out how. I figure maybe with the Kim situation I can try to get information about who she is, but I know the case takes priority. So,
Well, the thing about it is that we can look into Kim as well. If we get any of Kim's blood, we can look into that. Do the same way with the get the Tremere to look into that her as well.
okay.
It's just strange. Why would they want her here now?
I don't know. But she. I don't really understand her, and I'm trying to. It's a matter of getting what information we can as we're investigating. I don't know if we're going to cross paths again, though. If we do, but I at least know how to handle her, as opposed to last time. Do you.
Hmm.
You guys were talking about a gun dealer before? And I know we were talking about getting bullets and how I'm really distraught that you don't have dragon rounds for a pistol. But, I guess I can get over that, I suppose.
Well, I could go to the house and see if I can get Mike's stuff. I'm sure he won't mind.
I hope whatever he's working on, he can come back soon.
So do I.
And I was going to ask about the gun things for silencers. I don't know they make silencers for Beretta. I actually don't know anything about guns.
Yeah, they probably do. I think we could probably be able to buy one in a gun shop.
Does our gun license work here? Because I have one from Las Vegas, but I don't think
should do.
that works.
Well, that's why you have people like me who could be charming.
And you are definitely charming. What?
He just like giggles at that. Okay.
Oh, too far?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh, I just don't feel charming at the moment. I feel exhausted.
I feel drained and hurt, but I'm not too bothered by the hurt part. Move the stairs.
You really should.
No, I am.
Mm.
I just want to ignore it, if I'm honest. But at the same time, I really kind of don't.
So,
Mm?
if we'll have to get the people together. So when is your birthday? Is it tomorrow?
Yes and no. It's the 26th, so we'll be awake by the time it ticks over.
Cool.
And don't worry about it, okay?
Mm.
I still wanted to celebrate yours. It sucks that we didn't get a chance to do that. And if you break that watch, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, well, I'll try not to get. I'm trying not to get shot at anymore.
Yes. So, in the event that you get shot and you're about to face final death, as long as the watch is okay, I guess I can
Well,
forgive
that's
you.
it. You can re-gift it then, can't you?
No, I'm not a regifter. I get I'm thrifty, but I'm not that thrifty.
He
Wow.
just starts to laugh.
I'll have you know, if we were eating in this house, my coupon game would be on point.
Yes. I just imagine her having a wallet about 6 and a rest, all of its coupons and a $10 bill.
You laugh, but like, extreme couponing is a sport, and it's the only one she plays.
Come on. Let's get inside.
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of exposed out here, I'm not gonna lie.
But you're fully dressed. You need to stand up.
No, I get it. However, my wrists are showing, so I'm basically a whore by Victorian standards. She'll open the door for me.
Well, that's it.
And I like to think she says that as she's opening the door.
Yeah. And I saw your ankle earlier, and oh,
I know, I am such a thought.
you just laughed.
Think. Oh shit. What the-
Pause the both of you.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
thank you for the cheer. Sorry.
Okay, so the night will tick over the next night,
Mhm.
and you guys had some plans. I believe you guys split into groups, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
So we had team murdered by the Zodes, and we got
Mm.
team dusted by
There you
Black
go.
Hand. Thank you
Mm.
very much. Cool.
Or the alternative
Yep.
names, their original names, Team Vicissitude and Team Spot.
I like those names. Those names are okay.
But
You didn't put Natalia on either of the lists.
That's because she knows better. Big Natalia is not going to try, or is going to avoid it, I'm sure.
Nat's on
Uh,
Team Sabat and Donnie's on Team Vicissitude.
I thought we were on both.
If we
You
if
didn't
we're on,
include her on both either.
if we're on both and we split up, we're not gonna have very big groups. Just so you guys know.
There we go.
mm,
This is the investigating part, so that's why they're splitting up.
Yeah, it's not like we're only going to be dealing with that.
Because Matthias isn't on either of those either.
Wow.
Nice. You
Yeah,
got
it's
out of it.
fine.
It's official.
He is doing the
Yep.
perfect Lasombra impression of just fading into the shadows.
but Donnie
I'm a
wants
little
to. But before we split up, Donnie was going to take Maxlin, and Roman to meet his contact.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's just the team, so when we need to start doing shit. And
Yeah.
that was like,
yeah.
who wants to be on whose team?
I feel
So
like the
you-
Tremere didn't get that choice.
I'll say that
No.
you guys, as you're sleeping in the same house, obviously the night will tick over. It is now Saturday. Look at the
Saturday.
lobby.
Saturday.
Saturday,
The greater
February
good.
25th.
They're greater good.
My next character, guys.
Don't tempt me. I've already been told I need to make a southwestern farmer in my next D&D game.
Should we
with
make-
some-
Should we make 2 twins from Somerset?
Somerset.
So my question
Somerset.
is, what do you all do? What do you start to do? What's your plan, guys?
Get the fuck out of New Orleans and hope that someone else
just run.
fixes the issues. Yeah.
It's not
Hashtag not our problem.
Move to Australia and
Take
so,
Roman. No, please, by all means.
okay, okay. Natalia, Maxon, Donnie are on both teams. So
It's
the team I'm on, Team Vicissitude, I wouldn't do anything until they decide, if we're gonna go explore one thing at a time or if we're gonna split up and explore 2 things at a time, because that's like half the group goes one way or the other. I would just take care of my routine, Lex, and then wait, because it seems like Donnie needs to go. He wanted to go do some stuff, so.
all right. Cool.
like I was going to take both Maxlin and Roman to go meet their contact, and then when I come back, I was going to pick up Midge, Marcus, and Mabel, and one of the protectors to go do what they need to do.
The reason Nat and Donnie are on both teams is because you guys aren't allowed to leave without one of them. So
No, I get it.
one of them has to
I'm
be.
just saying that if there's 3 people on each team. I just want to make sure I know who's going where.
Yes. Good.
That
Donnie,
makes sense that the mages are
Maxlin.
on the vicissitude team.
So Donnie, one of the which Max are you taking with to see contact?
Me.
Max Lynn, because
Man,
it's
both.
kind
My
of
bad.
he wants.
I was like, wait.
Although that sounds like Maxlin to me and not Maxwell. I
Yeah.
can't imagine Maxwell going, me.
I'm a
I said
Mario.
very wrong. And we're taking Ronan for the lols.
Roman's the contact because it's his contact, but he wants to take Max in. So it's like, yeah, this is some like, can she get the records as well? So you don't
It's
have to
gonna
drag
go
Roman everywhere.
so well.
Okay. And you were like, let's meet in Starbucks. Because why not? Seems like a good enough place as any.
In crew corp.
Yep. That is where the main one is located. Sweet.
Do I have to? If I have to stand my guns in.
I should totally like move over that other Starbucks to here because
Yeah,
is the
it's getting a lot of mileage.
yeah. There's a mini one that's in the Paris that's more of that, But
Yeah.
whatever
That would be cool.
the size.
Everyone loves Starbucks. Alright. So you guys walk into Starbucks. There's the same 3 unfortunate Starbucks slaves who are working away,
They never
doing what
leave.
they do.
There's 4
Yeah.
of them actually. You forget Gemma.
Oh yeah, Gemma. That's Gemma's day off. She's lucky. Lucky Gemma. My day off. I was like, no.
I'm not doing the chicken dance again. I'm sorry.
Donnie would ask, does anybody want anything?
I'm all right, thank you.
We're gonna be sitting here having the meeting.
Yeah.
What does your friend drink, Roman?
I don't know this guy that well, right? I just know that he can get what we need. Just checking with you, Lex, because you gave me the contact. Lex.
Yeah, sorry, just give me a one.
All right.
sec.
I didn't know if you heard me.
So the contact that you were going to meet, let me get this straight in my head because there's lots of like, we'll do here, we'll do that. So one of the Venturi contacts was in fact Mr. Armstrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
So was there a second contact? I don't think there was.
No, it was
No,
just
so
Mr.
I asked
Armstrong.
if I knew anyone that would be able to have access to police files, and you told me I know David Armstrong.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I wanted to make sure if that was true. I thought that was true, but I was like, I need to be sort of.
But I don't
Somewhat-
know him, right? I just know that he's the guy in the Venturi that can do that, or do I know him as a friend?
You just
It's
know that
literally
that's
just
his...
so I know if he likes coffee or not.
No, it's literally you just know that that's the clan's contact, someone that you know personally. You've probably spoken to him off and on, I would say.
Do I know what coffee he likes?
No.
Cool. He'll look at Max then and say, honestly, I've got no idea.
Oh. Is peppermint still in season? No, it's February.
It's February. Always get rid of.
So looks longingly at the menu and where it says caramel macchiato.
I'm sure they can still do a peppermint tea.
Never actually had peppermint tea. I'll have that then. I'll try it.
Flat white with a peppermint tea.
Okay. That white. Tea.
They'll need to be the behind wax.
Are they behind? I wonder why they're defaulted to behind.
Yes.
I always put them to the front. Oh, because I put you guys to the front. That's what. Right. Because you're more important than cups. Apparently. Apparently, yeah. I'm not sure if that's true.
Thank you.
Oh,
Is this him?
Yes.
Right, cool. He'll look at these two, let's have their drinks, and he'll gesture over to this room and he'll say, right this way. He'll lead them in. David. I walk up and offer a hand.
He shakes your hand. Mr. Ellis,
Thanks for meeting with us. This is Donald Howells. This is Maxine Van Court.
Elder, inclines his head to House. Miss Vancourt.
Hi.
Sit beside him. He'll gesture for Donnie and Maxine to sit on these two.
You should sit there.
And he'll tap on the table whilst he waits.
How many times does he tap?
4.
Okay.
Donnie would take out Maxwell's seat, then sit her down, then sit down himself.
Thank you.
Mr. Armstrong, I don't think we met.
No, we haven't had the pleasure. Though your reputation precedes you. How can Clan Ventru help the Toreador?
It will be more help in the Keeper of Elysium. We need the police records from the nights of the attacks, just to see if there's something in there that we can glean information from. Obviously, there was a lot of things that we might not have seen at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing something from a different perspective would help us.
So he sort of looks across the table. So to be clear, this isn't a Toreador ask. This is a personal ask.
From the Keeper of Elysium, yes.
Right.
But if you want it to be a Toreador ask, I can ask.
No, he says no. Context is everything, and you were very specific to make that distinction. I wanted to be sure that the distinction was being made.
Of course.
We can certainly do business. I am indeed. I do indeed have my people within the police force.
I just know that the police force here can be difficult to deal with.
Yes, he said. This city's no stranger to supernaturals, and its police force no stranger to it either. They have ways of dealing with rogues, and have dealt with rogues. In the past, Kindred have gone missing. Large groups of them, in fact. They have a strong presence. They don't like it. We start messing their lives up.
Well, since everybody wants to be friendly.
I thought there was more to that. Like she looks at him like, oh, you were done. How often do they... I don't really know too much about hunters. Do they go on like parties to take care of us?
Generally speaking, the hunters don't play by the rules. Though when some of us don't, usually after Mardi Gras, always one or two undesirables into the city and cause trouble. Honestly, their methods are a bit of an enigma to us. Only that some of us go missing and aren't seen again.
I'm just quite surprised that people accept that.
He smiles. This is the big easy, Mr. Howe. And like you said, we're trying to be friends. This isn't like Las Vegas. Las Vegas is more or less run. It's not like it here. Here we have alliances, truces. It's an old city with an old history.
That it is.
And footwork is important.
Right. Besides, we've just managed to get some stability, thanks to yourself, in fact. It'd be a shame to rock that particular boat.
It would be a terrible shame. It was hard to get there, but I'm glad that everything seems to be playing out.
He nods. Problems were removed. Problematic people. Quite
Mm.
efficient, in fact.
So, how was your sister settling in?
He smiles. She's doing well. Do you know her
And
well?
you? I've only met her a couple of times, but she seems proficient, and I know her by reputation, of course.
If you don't mind me asking, who's your sister?
Sorry, I was just looking at a roll somewhere.
What, is he going to roll something?
No, I was looking at a roll that someone else. And I can't remember the sister's name, first name.
Candice.
Candice.
That's the
sorry.
one. Yeah, sorry, it went completely out of my head.
Is that the one from the Tremere Haven?
No, Candice is the Venturi promotion.
Gotcha.
Yes. She's fine.
It's like I was talking to Josie before she left. She's talking about how this could be a new venture for both our clans. How we still need each other in certain ways.
I'd be interested to know what Jose has.
Well, Josie is Josie takes care of business in Vegas, as you know. But here, it's not under Vegas, as you said. But I do have the clan's full support here.
Yes.
And it'd be good to reach out to a venturer in
I can
possible
see
ways for
that.
you.
Roman, your role. You up here. There's people around, like randos, just doing the talking, doing whatever. But your keen eyes, your vampiric eyes, spot a bunch of kindred. There's these three having a conversation that you can quite hear. There's these two having a conversation, and they're kindred. You can move where they look, especially these ones. These ones don't appear to be blushed in any way, so they're very pale looking, gothic-y. That's kind of what you notice.
I'm guessing I recognise Kim, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. He'll flick his eyes to Max then.
So was Jose looking about making moves into all this?
No, as I said, it was just more a message from from me to your sister that I will be looking for to establish a bit of friendship here.
Nuts.
And has been tried to, even though the Big Easy is built on the past, it'd be a good time to forget about it.
Pressing issues. From what I hear, Jose has her hands.
But yes, in some ways she does, but we both know. Please.
I was just going to say the career of a Primogen is a busy one.
Yes.
So this information, this police contact, what are we talking here? Cover up? Is this a cleaner job?
We just need the files at the moment. And
okay, what kind of files are you looking for?
The 3 incidents that happened 2 nights ago.
I
The
see.
attack on myself and the attack on
That'd be
Michael,
me.
the other promotion. And they had a shooting that we don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's come to us, but there was a shooting in the area, so we don't know what was that for or about. So looking into that as well,
Yeah,
just in case.
just everything about the report in general.
Right, I see. Well, I anticipated this. He smiles. It's seemingly obvious. If you're being shot at 1 minute, you want information. I do have. In terms of mortal interference, we handled it. The masquerade remains intact. It was put off to disgruntled extremists, I believe is what the press referred to them as. In terms of evidential things that they have bullet casings, wrecked car, a couple of wrecked vehicles, in fact.
Do you know what evidence was taken in from the scene of the crimes?
Yes, he says. He takes out a tablet of some kind, and he runs his finger over it. It switches on, kind of looks down it. Evidence, there are a few bodies taken to a morgue, dealt with. Where's his finger? Shell casings, eyewitness reports, ballistic work, that kind of thing.
I don't suppose you could get us a shell casing from the AK-47 and the minigun.
And I have maybe the strangest question when it comes to this. Are the bodies in a morgue right now?
He says no. The bodies were disposed of to preserve the masquerade.
Okay. Well, there goes my eyeball idea.
I could, however, get you shell casings. That shouldn't be too difficult.
What about the casket?
He looks for his notes. There was a casket. What's left of one, anyway. Yes. Removing an entire casket would be difficult, but not impossible.
What about if the pillow is in there? Do you think the pillow would be fine? Like something you can get
Yeah,
out
the
of there?
pillow would do something that's not as big. And maybe the blanket that was inside as well. So the casket would be still there, just the items.
I don't see why not. I'll add that to the requisition.
Okay.
And then the casket's still there.
He nods. I'll try and get these items to you as fast as I can.
Thank you.
It does mean a lot.
He nods. Always happy to help out a fellow elder.
There's not many in town.
No, he says, there's not.
After this debacle, we should really go out for a drink.
We should.
A suggestion in case these things crop up maybe again in the future. When it comes to the bodies, do you think you can save an eye? And she awkwardly runs her finger around the rim and just slowly slips.
He looks over for a moment and nods his head. Circumstances are unique. Obviously, protecting the masquerade is paramount, but if possible, see what we can do.
Honestly, have that be the forefront. Just if that's like an opportunity, hey, go knock it out the park.
He nods.
It feels so weird saying that out in the open, not gonna lie.
He smiles a little bit. Weird is the business that we're in. Isn't that right, Mr. Howe?
It does seem so.
Good.
I remember
good.
the days where I used to just relax. I think I had them one day.
Only one.
To be a young one again.
Yeah.
He smiles. He reaches across the table to shake your hand.
I shake his hand.
Good. Friendship between our clans.
Friendship.
I am sure that in the spirit of our friendship and in doing this task, we count on the Toreador to vote once in our favour.
As long as it doesn't go against Toreadors itself, of course.
It never ever would, Elder Hal.
Elder Armstrong.
He settles back into his chair a little.
Writing neck. Trying to ignore the fact Kim's.
He passes his phone number to him.
Cool. He takes it, and he'll exchange phone numbers with you.
Thank you.
You now have his phone number.
Another fucking phone number.
A lot of phone numbers.
God damn it! It's always that's better.
Get those contacts, Donnie. Woo!
Well, that's it. You haven't seen my contacts list. It's fucking huge.
No, I haven't.
It's like all fucking. It's like all the Primogen from Vegas, all the fucking harp whips.
It's absurd.
fucking
You need absurd. You need like celerity just to get through. It's like I need to learn this. It takes me hours to get through my contact list. He says, "Well, if we have no other business," he looks around the table at the other two.
Thank
Not from me.
I think there's not going to be any job openings in your precinct soon, huh?
He smiles and says, law enforcement is a hostile environment."
It sure is in this town.
I
He
mean,
nods.
we're a hostile environment at this point, if I'm honest.
He nods to that too.
No, I don't have anything to ask or add.
Okay. He stands up. He looks over at Roman. Miss Black's going to want a meeting with you soon. She'll call you.
He'll stand up when he stands up. Of course. He'll shake his hand again.
He shakes your hand. Well,
Thanks again for meeting with us.
anytime, anything you plan. Enjoy your drinks. Smiles.
Thank you.
Starts to walk
Oh,
off.
It was lovely meeting you.
You too, Miss Vancourt.
And then when he leaves, I was like, go team.
By the way,
Yeah. Oh, the eye.
Eyeball.
I'm sorry. I thought.
Roman says. He's
Look,
like eyeball.
yeah. Was that weird? Yeah, that was weird. Look, the idea.
you're the one who's touching it.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Oh, I can't even wear gloves when I do it. Okay, yep. Nope, it's for the case. It's for the case.
You were
He-
squeamish.
Do you like the peppermint coffee then?
Tea, but yes, actually. I prefer green tea, but this is good too.
He finishes the drink and then he takes them on the way back, but on the way back he stops to like a buys and sort and buys 12 phones.
Okay.
So $6,000.
Do I see a certain product at the front of stores as we're driving through New Orleans?
Yes, there are many products out, some of which by your company.
Do they look like they're selling well?
That would be impossible to tell by driving past.
Well, I just mean, is there anyone like looking at them or anything? Could be
Make a
shelves.
perception check as you're driving along.
Because Donnie said he stopped outside a store, so I wasn't sure if.
Mhm.
Well, I stop at a Verizon store for.
Oof! Never mind. What a terrible roll.
How CEO of you.
I'll see you.
I'll see you over. You have no idea. Oh.
Cool.
Do you call all your friends employee, by the way?
Oh my god. Call
Huh.
back to the London game.
You're my best employee. It's like, fuck's sake.
Yeah, that venture was a monster. Okay.
Oh god, there's 2 of him. Not complaining.
I'm not complaining. I didn't know you had a twin. I do too.
Oh god, 2 of them. Oh god, you deleted.
Yeah.
They're all gone.
Let me undo.
And
There you go. He's back.
Roman didn't make it.
He didn't
Uh,
make it. So the rest of you guys wake up. They go out for the meeting with this Ventru guy. I'd say it takes about 20 minutes to get there. They had a very brief conversation that took about 15, 20 minutes. You got about an hour before they return. If there's anything particular the rest of you guys in the house want to be doing it.
I just take care of business. I'm cool.
Cool.
Standard business.
To be fair, Annabelle would just get up and ask if anybody needs any help with it. That's what she'd do.
Okay.
So
Resounding silence means nobody's really doing anything. So you guys return. You guys can turn up.
Lovely.
He's going to be hanging back outside there.
hold on.
When Donnie comes in, he's bearing present.
Welcome
Sorry,
home,
are bearing
darling.
presents.
No.
It's Donnie's the best Donnie.
Can you
It's
resize
like-
my token, Lex? Sorry. Go.
We'll resize Mike's not here. He'd
Same.
like
You're cutting out.
You're cutting out.
he'd put the 12 phones on the table.
Maxwell's going to look at it then. Are we popping popcorn? You know that trick? Like after Annabelle starts sniggering, he'll look at you. It's like, oh, you know the trick.
Yeah. No, I get it. She smiles.
Thank you, Donnie. This is going to come in a lot of hand. It's going to come in handy. Goodness.
Everybody take a new phone.
Okay.
Maxwell will take one. Both the twins will take it.
Annabelle will reach over and take one.
This is your burner phone. This is to contact the group, no one else. Keep
Okay.
using your other phones for standard messages to people. If there's spinals, they already know, sod it.
Well,
I
they're
will,
spying. It's okay.
No, she just says I applaud the optimism.
Mm.
She's just smirk.
Still, just use the phones within a group. The phones should be secure. Pass
Sounds
that
That's
good.
number
fine, Manners.
to
We
no.
could totally set up a trap, Nat says. And she
Well,
smokes at
that's.
Donny with that smirk that says she's got a really bad idea.
I know. I was
And knows
thinking,
it
well,
well.
maybe not yet. Roman, do you mind if we get this place scry-proof?
What does scry-proofing a house involve?
Mage coming over or a Tremere or something, and it makes so we can't. So if they do have high enough aspects to use clairvoyance, I think we call it, where we can basically like elder Toreador or somebody with high enough aspects can just see here, where scry-proof means they can't. So we can speak up openly in this house.
He nods and says, "Do what you must."
How do you feel about smudging? Just in case.
Oh,
I hope you're not
speaking of,
smudging anything into anything. And his
uh,
eyes fall on that like patch of spillage on the carpet.
Maxwell he'll casually lean over it, like blocking it with his body. What smudge?
by the way, I
And that's
did
like, I
put
told you
the
this is not a spot.
I put the stuff for the smudging in the kitchen. She'll say.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
of the other house, and I don't think we'll go back to get it.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, yeah,
We
no.
can always pick up that stuff if needed.
She thought about it for a second. She could actually go there and come back, but then
No.
she got better.
We do. We've just seen our contact with the police. They are going to get us some stuff. Tremere can check the blood, can't they?
I think some of them can. I can't, but I'm sure somebody in the clan can.
Well,
Possibly somebody who specializes. She says.
With the smudging or the scrying? Or both? Sorry, I misheard.
Oh, my brain totally. Anyway, yes, I'm sure somebody can.
To which? Sorry, to which part? Both or one or the other? That was my question.
Both.
Talking about the pillow.
Right. I'm sorry. I
Oh.
just my head there.
And can they test blood? Because there could be blood on that pillow, and if there is, we can use it to find out who Kim really is.
That's a good idea. Somebody I'm looking
Midge
into.
would probably know more than I would. Jesus.
Midge?
Yeah. She'd probably know
I
more
was
about
actually
Midge isn't
going.
there.
Yeah. Oh, isn't she? I thought she was.
No.
No.
Right. Next order of business then. Nat asks, looking at Donny.
Well,
Actually, she might be there.
She's not in the room.
Oh,
Not in the room, otherwise I told
it was
him
a
to be
different
there.
angle.
Yeah,
This
she's
one,
there.
because it's a different angle of the same room.
Oh, she is in the room.
Is it a different angle of the same room?
That's the
Yeah.
same room.
Hold on a second.
That chair is the chair that Roman's sitting on.
That's bad on me. I actually thought it was an extension of a different. I don't need
Yeah,
two sitting rooms. I can kill that room. Sod it. No, it's a twin room. It's a different room.
Yeah, it's a different room.
Yes, a twin
Sure.
room.
Okay.
Or wait, is
The
it?
house
Wait,
is big enough. Yeah.
let me see.
Mm.
It is the same room.
Yeah, it's the same room
That
because
share.
this thing right here is this
Yeah,
thing.
it's the same as that bit there. It's a twin room.
I thought it was a different room. So,
Yeah.
No, you're good. It is a different room now.
all right,
Canon.
cool. Gives us more rooms, more options.
He'd look at Natalia. I was thinking we could, and he speaks in her head, make Penny a scourge.
What did you say? You broke up. Sorry.
I was thinking that we could make Penny a scourge.
The Bruja.
Yeah,
That's why she was sent to us. Need to make
Yeah.
sure she's worthy of the title first before I start handing them out. She's
yeah,
smart.
but if you do it, it means that you trust Janessa. And instead of owing you,
I'll see if
us,
Janessa is trustworthy.
instead of us owing the Bruja, she would own you for doing such a act for her.
Political.
I meant next order of business regarding the Sabbat or the Visodes, Donny.
I know. Well, I was going to go with Midge, Annabelle, Marcus, and one of the others, one of the two that have just arrived,
Mm-hmm.
potential scourges to basically the Tremere. See if we can magically locate the resorts.
Sounds like a good idea.
Could certainly do that.
So was that in the head or out the head? Because you guys didn't specify if you were done mind talking.
I would
so
have,
like,
I would have been like as soon as I said that idea, it would have been that would have been in the head.
Yeah,
So
the whole thing was because no one said they weren't.
So you would have said that in her head. It's like, so well, I've got my plans ready for the evening. Yeah.
I'm confused. Are we talking in the head or out the head? I thought we were talking out the head.
No, we're talking in the head until I just said.
Okay, so this is how the game. Okay, so I'm going to make a ruling. If you say telepathy, you say the words via telepathy, blah 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 blah. If you
Mhm.
don't, you're speaking outside so that we know. But as far as
Okay.
I'm concerned, all of that was in your head because no one said she says or then speaks to the room. You know, so
Like
we'll do it that way.
The last thing that I said was actually out. He says I've got my plans for the evening, and he's already said it to Natalia.
So Nat
How
doesn't have
about you?
telepathy yet. So like, if she
But-
speaks, she
but-
speaks unless someone says they connect to her. Just so you know that.
Yeah, but I did connect to
Yeah.
it to talk about Penny.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I'm just making Lex aware.
Yeah.
She says, "Good. Collect up your team and get going then, I guess."
Mm.
And we can figure out our Sabbath issue. She looks at Maxon.
Which one am I taking with me?
The Tremers.
oh, here, I'll move the
No,
twins out the way.
I was supposed to be taking one of the scourges with me. Potential
Yeah.
scourges, I should say.
Whichever one you want to take, you can have. And Marcus.
He'd pick up the phones and walk into the. Come on, Annabelle.
Don't
What?
die, she shouts to them as they
I'll
leave.
try not to.
Good luck.
Wait, what? She'll say as she walks out.
You're with me.
Okay.
I'd like to think he's being hypothetical there, but I get the feeling he's not.
There is a chance that they might, but then again, we all might. And she'll open her journal to start reviewing some notes.
Wonderful. It's the exact plans I had for this weekend. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Purple? Max will stay looking at you. With that shirt, really?
Excuse you?
I'm kidding.
He looks genuinely offended for half a
Like,
second.
that's why
and then
he
he's like,
take that on. I was like, oh god, my bad.
he looks genuinely offended for half a second, and then he's like, damn right.
I res on point. Love it. He'll start messing with
Always.
the burner phone.
You mean on fleek, dear? She
No.
moves up so we can
I'm
sit
not
down.
12.
I
I know.
I've decided.
Hmm.
Maxlin, you're waiting for the police files.
I am, but one of the things I thought we could do was look at the scene, but if we're going to be getting evidence from the scene, we don't need to go do that.
Are there not things you could touch on the scene?
There are, but do we really want to be at a crime scene? What if there's like somebody out looking at?
Well, if they've already collected the evidence, surely they're not still there.
That's true, and maybe perhaps if I can touch like a window or something, maybe there'd be a reflection.
Mm-hmm. It's that or Matthias gets gun training. So, what would you prefer?
Wait, what?
Matthias to the green.
What? Well, where? Uh, mm. Do I even get any say in this?
Probably not.
So I guess we're going to the crime scene then, right?
That sounds like a fantastic idea. Yes, let's do that.
She grins and says, Roman, we're going to have to use your car. I don't have one. Roman has this very unhappy look on his face. Kind of like this. He goes into his pocket and throws her the keys. If you crash it, you're buying a new one. And that's like, Seneschal doesn't buy things. She just walks, assuming everyone else is going to follow.
I like the thing she got like halfway in, and then Max like, "Are we supposed to follow her? Are we leaving now? Nah! Are we leaving now?
Yes!
Oh,
She
okay.
opens the front door.
Okay.
Well, don't everyone move at once. And Matthias will start heading out.
I was zooming out. Duh. How dare you?
Oh god.
Roman checks that he's definitely locked these doors and then he'll walk out.
Sturdy doors. I'm sure a 6-year-old couldn't kick those doors open.
I'm sure not.
I looked at them and I thought, yeah.
Bulletproof.
Wait. Who needs doors?
Normal people.
So not fun people. No.
Hey, I use Windows. I don't know about y'all.
Nat spends
Yeah.
the walk saying how she's never driven a Tesla before and how excited she is.
I'm
Are you
fairly
taking the
sure you
with you?
went through a Kool-Aid man hole in the wall.
I'll take the other potential scourge with me. This one.
I'm
Oh,
just
wait.
saying.
Were we discussing that we were going to leave a scourge at the house just in case?
Well, Lizzie's your protection.
Nat stops here and then she's like, wait a sec.
Wait a second.
Taps her head for Donnie.
Donnie connects.
Should I leave the potential scourge here to make sure no one is snooping around this house, or should I take her with me? What do you think?
If you leave your potential scourge, you're taking the other one with you.
And that means you don't have a scourge.
Yeah, but I have me.
And they have me.
Take the scourge with you, with the twins, with the 2 young ones.
Okay.
It could be taken out quickly.
We're going to look at the crime scenes just so you know where we're going to be.
Okay.
And we're taking the Tesla because It looks fun to drive.
Mm,
And I
okay.
wouldn't want to lose another one of your vehicles so soon.
Yes, I am going to have to pick up my bike.
That can be when we start the trap, you know?
I was
Kill
gonna
two
say
birds with one stone.
Mike's bike is also at the house because he rode back on it.
The bike's not there.
Oh, probably not. Neither one of them.
He'd walk into the room. Penny, Marcus.
Dig in the shades, Penny.
Penny is standing there with a bottle of Jack Daniels, a Coke, and she has a Ziploc baggie, one of those really heavy-duty Ziploc baggies.
Mm.
And there is about 3 inches of blood in there, and she's pouring it in a rocks glass. Her pale
He
skin and thin exterior doesn't look threatening at all, and you can smell the smell of her hairspray from across the room.
Whew.
just think of the ozone layer. Like a true good Toreador, he tosses them both a phone each. I bring presents.
Like a good Toreador, Penny says.
Marcus looks at the phone like, I have a phone, but thanks, I guess.
This is a phone for the group. You only phone the group on it, and you don't pass the number out.
All right. He kind of looks at it. God, it's older than I am. Says,
It's not. It's a $500 phone. It's like a new.
What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, he's just
Kind
that
of
like.
Yeah, that's why I spent $6,000 on phones.
What kind of phone is it? Just curious.
Something like a Galaxy 6 or something, 7.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
cool.
the 7s
Well,
or 8s were out. Yeah.
She catches it one-handed. Looks over at you. Meticulously pays attention to what she's doing. Adds Coke, Jack Daniels, blood.
He manages to catch it. Thank.
So, question: Is your hair like bulletproof? Smiles.
She just gives you a glance and keeps doing what she's doing.
And she looks at Donnie. I was just curious.
I know.
Thanks for the phone, dude. She looks over.
You do know the rules on it, don't you?
It's a burner phone?
Yes. I was going to buy a Nokia, but then you might use it next to me. I don't think we all could live with that. Where's Midge?
She shrugs her shoulders like she doesn't fucking know.
He walks through to the Midge and passes her a boner phone as well.
She'll smile. She says, "Oh, thank you. Another
It's
phone.
it's basically to contact.
It's not an Apple phone. I'll have to get used to it."
I'm sorry.
No,
If
it's
I knew
okay. It's a free phone.
if I knew you had a preference.
I assume this is for emergencies.
Pretty much. We're gonna go to town, and then he connects his into our head. We're gonna go to one of your things, see if we can find out more about the Zodes, see if we can track them.
Yeah, I know a girl. For sure.
Good. Will you need to hunt before?
Sure, we could do that. I rather enjoy our little hunts together. She says, you pick them out, I shoot them down.
Cool.
It's like having a father bringing like supper to the table.
I swear if you call me daddy.
She smiles at him. Somehow I think you like that, she says, or you would like that. I mean, not from me, but like, you're the type of guy that, yeah, daddy, call me daddy.
My reputation's spread here. We'll be leaving as soon as you're ready.
I'm ready. She gets up.
We're in
She
the
closes a book that she has. It says like dad jokes.
Mm.
It's funny you mentioned daddy because she was reading a dad joke book. She will follow him. Eager.
Do either of you need weapons? Looking at Penny and Marcus.
She cracks her little thin knuckles. She has little bony hands. She has thin wrists. You could literally put your thumb and your middle finger like together and go around her wrist.
Mm. Oh, so you're that type. Cool. Marcus?
I'm good. He says.
Okay.
Hey, we can kill people if they step out of line, right? And he says,
You don't have the right of destruction yet.
I thought I was going to be like a hound or something.
Well, it had been.
I didn't hear what he said.
Yeah, he cut out.
He says it has been mentioned. Yes. But the Seneschal hasn't made a decision yet. And she's the one who picks them.
She shrugs her shoulders like, okay, whatever.
But I'm sure we'll find something for you to beat up.
Not me, she says. Very quickly.
She glances at you
He
for a second.
takes.
She looks at Marcus. Is Marcus actually in the room?
Yeah. It's kind of like he's looking at the phone like, should we give him like hundreds of dollars worth of phone? Kind of slips it in his coat.
She walks over and kind of puts her hand out to shake his hand.
Yeah, he takes her hand.
She does the gang thing of like, slapping your hand and doing the fist thing and a little
He
bumps.
Yeah, he returns it perfectly.
She nods to him like, okay, this guy's cool.
He nods back.
He understands the streets, this guy. Cool. It may be stupid to everybody else, but the fist bump thing, like that just, if you spent at
That
least
to her.
half an hour learning it, right? Figuring it out, then that means that you applied time to the streets. Bored enough, you were smoking enough weed, you were kicking back someday on the porch somewhere.
Yeah. So you guys, where's Midge going to take them? What's the destination?
She is going to take them to. She's gonna take them to the magic shop.
All right, cool.
To go meet Gladys, her contact that Sydney gave her
Sweet.
as a gift. Her being new to the city.
Donnie does a hunt on the way around there because he likes to feed.
He likes
Because
to
they need
eat.
to be free.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he sets them up and I knock him down for sure.
Donnie's like, this one, there's one, there's one, there's one, there's one.
He's like, come over here, pretty lady. We walk into like an alleyway and she's like,
He's your spotter.
nice, I love it.
Mm.
I love it.
Yeah, roll perception, dude. Get them some packed lunch, so to speak.
Yes, please.
Pack a lunch, I love that. Don't forget your peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yes, Mom.
5.
5 subjects.
I got 2, 4. I need 3 of those. I'll take 3 of them.
I'll take 1.
I need one of them.
I'm sorry, it's a new
Okay.
day.
There is an awkward glance from Miriam to Donnie on this like 4th time that they've fed together. She's shockingly aroused at this. She's like, he makes it easy. He just brings them and I drink them. It tastes
Everyone
good.
should have a little.
Everyone should have a Donny.
Yeah, everyone should have a little.
He's such a good provider.
All right, cool. Gets
Donnie would
copied.
have one. He's blushed his health before he does that, so like he uses the one to get his blood back. It's like, job done.
Should be noted, by the time they get there, Penny has drank all the blood in the Ziploc baggie, and she has one of those little mini pints
Hmm.
of Lucky Number 7,
Yeah,
and she's drank like half of it.
nice.
Great, a drunk brew heart.
Her Coke is about halfway down. She's only drank about 6 ounces of Coke.
Drunk Coke is the best Coke. All right. So we will go to the fate decide. 100 magic shot. I rolled 100 on a D100. I wish that
Yes.
meant something.
It's amazing.
It
Yes,
did
that-
mean something, Lex. You made it random. It's totally random.
All
You weren't planning for this at all. The page wasn't already up.
right.
Mm.
Let's get you guys over there.
You're so fair.
Magic shop. I'm actually going to play some. The lack of music in the shop makes me feel sad.
I love the music in the shop. Penny will make her way
Okay.
upstairs real quick over there.
There's a woman behind this desk of mountains of books.
Annabelle's
She
just
looks like this. She's got curly hair. She's got like a startled look on her face pretty much the whole time. And she has these Christmas lights that are woven through her hair and around her neck, and the lights are on. And there's Christmas music playing in the store. She's got a little mug, little Starbucks mug, actually.
Hey, Gladys. It's me, Midge, remember?
Hey, Mitch, she says, how are you doing? Are you okay?
I'm-
How's life? You good?
I'm doing
Everything great?
swell. How is the brisket?
Oh, the brisket was great. I loved it. It was really tasty. I like the way that you must have braised it first, and then there was the herbs on the top were really good, and I was eating it and it was great, and I was thinking to myself, I wonder what this is made of, and then I couldn't really work it out. I thought maybe it was beef. It could have been venison. I wasn't really
Yeah,
sure.
it took a real long time to find a Jewish deli in New Orleans.
She like nods and her hair
It's all
bounces.
about the meat. Right, Donnie? She looks back and then she looks back at Gladys.
Meat's
Me?
important, she says. Keeps you strong, keeps you healthy. Hey, she looks at everyone else. So, who you got
Hi.
with you?
These are my friends. This is Annabelle.
Hi.
She's sort of I'm sort of her mentor.
Oh, you're a teacher. She's a student.
Yeah, you know, sorta. Sorta. She looks.
She's smiling.
I have so many students. Some of them good, some of them bad. But that's not what we're here about. We're here about getting some information because you know you're aces.
So, what are you looking for? She says, I got loads of books on everything.
Oh, just so you know, that lovely lady up there is Penny, and this is Marcus, and that's
Hey.
Donnie.
She like waves her hands at them.
Donnie would just nod.
Hey, Donnie, you kind of remind me of someone. She looks up the stairs. She definitely reminds me of someone, looking at Penny.
So, what does one have to do if they wanted to create a certain locate spell?
Oh, you want to find something. What are you looking
Yeah,
for?
I lost something really dark and evil, and I want to put it away in a box and then leave it there to be forgotten forever.
Ew, something evil.
It's a bit of a problem in the city for the Kindred, and we need to fix it. And I was hoping that you could help us out. It would be really nice to get some help from someone like you.
She hops up onto the table. She crosses her legs. Well, something evil. Are we talking like what kind of evil?
Oh, you're really dexterous.
Yeah.
Looks over there.
She bobs her head.
Like tracking blood, like a vazode.
Ew.
I know, disgusting, right?
Why? Ugh.
I was thinking that.
Why do I feel like we're about to fight a D&D monster? And I will say out loud.
You see,
You kind of are. I mean, if you're going to fight it, it kind of is like a D&D monster. You know what flesh golems are in D&D? You
what's
play D&D?
D&D?
I did in college, yes.
Is that like R&R?
No. She says it's a role-playing game.
Dungeons and Dragons, she says.
Yes.
You're right. Well, we don't have a problem with any Dungeons and Dragons, but we're trying to find this Vizode. You see, we're the good kindred, she points around, and then the bad kindred have created this creature, and we need to find it.
Oh.
To protect everyone, you see? Like the mortals and us and the Fae as well.
Oh, well, if we're protecting the Fae, then that's important. I mean, because you've got to keep them protected. And after all, if you're being the good kindred, that's good, because the good kindred are good and the bad kindred suck, and I would definitely help you. Flesh golems. She kind of like walks across the table and she kicks this cup. It like rattles a little bit. It goes towards the edge, but it doesn't quite fall.
She pushes it back.
Let's have a look. She kind of crouches over and starts going through these books.
She looks back at Donnie and she says, Gladys is wonderful. Comes highly recommended.
Okay.
No offense, but she's human. She'll lean into Midge.
Who's a human? She sort of looks over her shoulder.
I was.
She was talking about you. She doesn't know what you are.
Oh, yeah, I get that a lot. She pulls through the books. You don't like humans then?
No, I was just curious as to.
You don't
Why
like
everybody-
humans?
It's not that, she says.
Oh, I love this song.
La, la,
It's-
la, 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 la.
You know, this is like an anonymous song. Nobody knows who wrote this song.
Ooh.
It's. I don't know. I like to learn things. And I was confused as to why we were so openly talking if she was human. She looks down.
Yeah,
What clan are you?
She's
Says.
not human.
She looks over.
Tremere.
She sort of skips back over here and she hits this cup and it rattles towards the edge but doesn't. You're a Tremere. You're supposed to be magical, right?
She not.
She gets like her index finger and she puts it up in front of her face. She goes, if you stop your mind for one little second and just listen, what do you hear? She looks over at you.
God damn it. I don't know how to answer that.
That's
shit.
because your mind's not stopping. That's why you don't know.
The Christmas spirit.
Yes, she says. You can hear it. And you have to ask yourself a little question. She grins at Midge. Why would I be playing Christmas music this time of year?
Because you like Christmas.
Right.
Because you're inspired by the hope of it all.
Because
Right.
it's the
going to
best
say-
time of the year. Hope and
I'm-
goodwill towards men.
And all the music is positive.
Mm-hmm. She nods her head.
Say,
So-
Gladys, do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know the Do you know you're part of the fan court, right?
Mm-hmm. Advisor to the Queen.
Advisor to the Queen. She says, you're part of the Queen's court. She says, is there any way? What would I have to do? How long would it take for someone such as myself, as a Maisel, you know, a Midge, a Miriam? How long would it take for me to be able to seek an audience with your great Queen?
Oh. She leans against these books.
I mean, what would I have to do to, win, perfection to be able to be in her presence?
Thought.
I mean, being the bloodsucker that I am, I know I'm an undead creature, and that's not very coof.
You are dead, but you're a little bit different. She kind of tilts her head to the
I'm
side.
a bit silly. I'm a bit
Yeah,
silly. I'm not
you are a bit
unseelie.
silly. Nope, you're not unseelie. Unseelie aren't allowed in here. If an unseelie came in here, oh yeah, music would change.
By the
Like
way,
the
are there
tune.
unseelie in the city? She kind of glances down at the cup, pushes it forward again.
And she nods. Yep.
Great to know. She looks back at Donnie.
Where winter goes, summer follows. She shrugs like that's a perfect explanation to the universe. She goes,
Summer. She says, so they're the spring and you're the fall. That's so interesting.
She nods her head.
Is that a juxtaposition? Does it change depending on what Sealy that are summer and unsealy that are winter?
You remind me of someone. They asked me the same question.
It's a good
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, we do. We take turns. Because everything has to be balanced. You can't know a thing if you haven't been another thing. I mean, that makes sense, right? How would you know what a bird is if you've never been a bird? Well, you're going to look at a bird? She laughs. You're not going to know what it's like to be a bird if you just look at a bird. You have to be a bird.
It's the
So,
truth. I don't know what it is to like to be a bird.
Yeah, you should try it. It's fun. Except when you forget to fly, and then it's not fun. Where was I? Oh, yeah.
You have an oil for that? She laughs as she walks back, getting closer to her.
Do you want an oil for that? Is that what you're looking
Is sorry to get back on point.
Mm-hmm.
You were talking about D&D.
Yes, Dungeons and Dragons.
And flesh golems.
Flesh golems. Yeah, their CR's quite high. They're scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking with the flesh golems, normally they have something that controls them.
Oh yeah, usually like a mage or a lich, or like
even an
vampire. Illithids suck. Hate illithids. Ew.
Question.
Is
Look,
there any way? We got the people who controlled them?
Mm-hmm.
So they would be naturally either out of control or there's somebody else controlling them now.
It's like this. When you're used to having a leash and you're a puppy, and someone leaves you, which is very sad, you look for another leash, right? Because it's what you know. It makes you feel good. Everything wants to feel good.
Is there a way that we could control it?
Yeah, you could be like totally evil, like control it. You could use the leash. Yeah, you could use the leash.
Because
what about
obviously,
Feyan ways? I know that we don't have the life essence in us.
No.
But is this something that we can use to use life magic against this undead, unholy Zoud magic to control them?
You would need Fey magic against the dead thing. Yeah, it can be done. It's been done. We've done it. We've definitely done it.
Are there like rules? Am I allowed to do such things? I mean, it's the Queen's court. I don't want to upset her.
No one wants to upset her. She has a temper. I'm thinking, and you didn't hear it from me, right? But I'm thinking you could, and I think you'd need someone who's not dead to do it.
Right. What if somebody was
So
like
they couldn't do it.
mostly not dead?
Yeah, mostly not dead would be fine. So like she couldn't do it, he couldn't do it, he couldn't do it, she couldn't do it. You might be able to do it.
Because I'm only mostly dead.
Righty right, yes.
That's eye-opening.
So you want to see the Queen, right? Is that what you really, really want?
What I really want to know is what kind of token can I bring her to allow the audience.
She likes contracts. You'd have to sign a contract.
Oy vey.
What's contracts? So signing a contract with a fae is a bad thing.
No,
Or a
not
good thing?
necessarily.
Okay.
I mean, she's Sealy. They're like the good Fae. They're like the Ryan Boitano of Fae. They're a good thing.
Yep. We're like the morning, and the Unseelie are like the night.
Okay, so something to track this episode.
Okay.
And if you could point me in a direction to do something for the Fae Queen to win her audience, that would be greatly appreciated. Because this whole city could really benefit from her help.
I'm gonna. What's that noise? She looks around.
The
You guys hear
bells.
that noise? You hear that? It sounds like the phone's ringing. Give me a second. She sort of rummages around under her countertop. And she pulls out an old phone. It's one of those old rotary phones. It's kind of silver. It has little gold sparkles on it. And it's ringing. It's got like one of those old-fashioned rings. She puts it to her ear. She picks it up. Hello? We were just talking about you. Oh my god. Yeah. Someone wants to see you. Yeah, it's the daughter of the one that you
It's
hadn't
the
falling
only
out with.
mostly dead Miriam Maisel. She can
It's
call
the
me Midge, though. She can call me whatever she wants.
it's the only mostly dead Miriam Maisel. Right. She rolls her eyes. I know. It'll be cleared up soon. Like, there's a lot of books. There's a lot of books, right? Yeah. Okay. She hangs the phone up.
Miriam kind of gets teary-eyed. A little blood flows from her eyes. She quickly wipes it with her sleeve and gets a little blood on her sleeve.
Donnie walks over, pulls out a handkerchief.
Oh, thank you.
So, turns out, funny enough, she's visiting and didn't tell me. Huh. The place is so big, I get so lost. There's so many books.
Visiting.
Do you need a
Yes.
hand?
Right, because the queen has so many fiefdoms. She has counties and barons and such.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Queen
you
is
need
a
a
queen is a queen.
Is there like a
Do you-
local duchess or duke?
She nods her head. Yes. There always is. She said she's happy to talk to the daughter of a queen, so you can go. And I figure the others are okay as long as they mind their P's and their Q's.
Daughter of a queen?
Mm-hmm. She nods her head.
What's that mean? She looks to the side and she looks confused, like, what the hell does that mean? Daughter of a queen. I know, Lex, but you know.
Yeah, just like what?
But she has no idea. Midge has no idea what that means.
Well, instead of seeing, I would like to help you with your books. Do you want me to put some away for you?
Is that what you really want? She looks over the desk.
I don't mind helping either, she says.
You can go with Miriam and you, Marcus.
Oh,
I am a
okay.
representative of the Court of Vampires. I'm in the court of the city.
Oh, you're on the
So me
court.
going-
You need to go. You're in a
No.
court. There are observances, and yeah, you have to go.
No,
Well,
I don't.
You're in a court.
If I go, it means more. Miriam, please go.
You have to
And
go.
I'll help you put away your books. That's what I want to do.
Kind of slow rolling this. It's a tense relationship. If we could
Exactly.
garner a good relationship over time, she says this could last for a long time. It's not just
Exactly.
about the episodes.
I know. That's why I can't go. Later on, I will go.
What's your position in court? She says. She looks over the desk.
I represent the clan and the court in different ways.
What's your title?
He represents art and beauty. He represents everything there's beauty about the city.
Oh. Okay.
Preservation of the status beauty quo.
Preservation of
Daughter of a
buildings,
queen,
history.
great artist, which you. Sorry, you're creepy, she says, and he nods and smiles. I am. You can help me with my books, but you should go. You three go.
Okay.
You want to? Where are we? Where are we going? Tony.
Go out the back. Take a right, and there's some stairs leading down. Go down there.
Penny pulls a book off the shelf, and she lets it fall to the floor right here.
Mhm.
Kind of chuckles at it, and she does about 3 books during that time.
Okay.
It's like, here's a book, pull it out, drop it to the floor. Oops, didn't
Books
mean to
go
drop
thump.
it on the floor. I think we'll get our answers, Mr. Howells. Donnie. I think we'll get our answers.
Okay, I'm representing myself. I am not representing the court.
I'll go with you, but I was wondering. She looks up.
She looks over.
do
I
you
love coffee.
need-
She picks up the cup.
No, I was just curious if you needed any help around here, like part time or anything.
Oh, you want a job? She looks around.
Smile comes over Midge's face.
Do you know what? It just so happens. She looks over. She walks over here a little bit. She stoops over the back of her counter, and then she sort of pops back up, and she points at the window. Look, there's a for need some help sign in the window. You must have seen it as you walked in.
She smiles and nods.
Unfortunately, you might not be able to start for a couple of weeks until we sort out our problems.
Okay,
Yeah.
no rush, no rush. I will take the sign down. She looks over at her.
Thank you.
Annabelle is very honest, and she's very pure, and she's willing to learn.
So she's a white witch.
She might be a little bit dead, a little bit undead, whatever you want to call it.
Well,
And a little bit fangy, and a little bit, I need blood every once in a while, but she will. I can swear by Annabelle.
Thank you.
She's a
So
good
am I.
girl, she is.
well, if royalty says that, I got to take what they say.
Royalty?
She picks her cup
What is
up.
this thing about royalty? You keep saying that I'm the daughter of a queen.
She smiles and takes a sip. Cup.
As they start to walk that way, Donnie would look up to Penny. If you break it, you buy it.
As you do that, she literally will rip some pages out of a book. Rip the pages out and then slide them back in where they belong, and then put it back on the shelf. Like, I just ripped some pages and put it back in there.
He just smiles and walks.
Annabelle would physically flinch.
Okay. Guys, go walking. You can go to the back. There are some stairs that lead down.
Shit, okay.
You-
Penny's gonna kick it right here then, I guess. You're talking about right here, right?
Yeah.
There?
Mhm.
Sorry to ping everybody. I'm curious, where are the staircase? Is it over here? Like in this room? Or is it past the book room in the back?
It's
Like-
past the book room.
Okay, so you go back here,
Yeah.
and it takes you back here, and then there's a staircase like right here.
Yeah, and you walk this way down here,
Okay.
which leads you down into here, which is
I
like a
just wanna
little. It looks like a little coffee place where people drink coffee, and then there's a room, and the room is this room. The layout is confusing on purpose.
No. It makes sense like that. Like I get that. I just wanted to clarify.
Okay.
That's good.
As you guys walk into this room, the room looks exactly as it does. There's a Christmas tree. It's laid out. There's like a fire over here. It's lit. There's a
As I go into it.
stocking. Sitting on the chair is looks like this, and the Toreador has to roll a losing his mind roll, difficulty 8.
Toreador's using the willpower.
Yeah. She is the perfect personification of a Christmas queen.
I like her so much. She's so cool.
God, please work right.
Smells like eggnog. Christmas spirit down here. That's so weird. Don't stare into the tree, though you might fall into a little parallel universe.
What is it? It's self-control, yeah?
Yeah. Toreador roll.
I will charisma etiquette. I don't know what my charisma and my etiquette is, but we'll figure that out in a second.
Yep.
I don't know if I have 4 dice in any of those. I'm just going to say I don't have a specialty because whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fail. Well, I fail, but I don't botch.
Okay. You look upon her as you walk into the room. That's what she looks like. Her hair's like a platinum-y white sort of color. She's wearing this wintry gown of an impossible cut. Something impossible about it. She instantly reminds you of everything wonderful about Jose. Whatever it is that attracts you to Jose, if it's her eyes, the way she sits, her hair color, maybe her inflection, there is something about her. She's like Jose plus, and it instantly takes you to that thought. Your greatest, fondest memory of Jose. Like,
did he fail? You got 0 marginal success. Okay, you got 1.
So you don't Toreador out, but that's kind of the mindset you get put in.
I curtsy with my 3
Okay.
successes.
Cool.
I will stay down and wait for her to ask me to rise.
I'm following Midge's lead.
Okay. She kind of looks over at everyone.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Donnie bows to her as well and stares down.
She looks over at his phenomenal success and she says, "Announce yourself and rise."
Miriam Maisel. Call me Midge. You can call me Maisel. You can call me anything you want, Your Majesty.
She nods. She looks over at Donnie.
My name's Donald Howells.
So beautiful.
Annabelle Queen. Jesus.
Annabelle Queen.
What's her appearance, just out of curiosity?
It would be 9.
She's part she, right? Okay.
Yeah,
So,
she's
okay,
a
I was
she.
right, and it's so beautiful. Okay, cool. And then my character's mesmerized a little bit, like she's just staring at her, like, whoa.
She says, "So we have a queen, Annabelle, who's a queen, and we have a princess that doesn't use the title. And what is your title, sir?" For it.
In the vampire community, I am known as a promotion and a keeper of Elysium.
Keeper.
I can assure you, I am not a princess.
And I'm not a
Nonsense.
queen, she says.
This is true, she says. You merely have the...
Yeah.
You, sir, are a knight, she says. She looks over at him. That much is
Yes.
obvious to me. A knight in protection of your princess. I'm assuming that you're the witch, I was told. She looks over at Annabelle.
She nods.
She says, "Merry Christmas. Please sit down."
Happy New Year.
She smiles.
You go over here, and she'll sit right next to her.
She'll sit over here. Well then, find another seat wherever that one is. Yeah. Over here.
So, what brings you to my living room?
Majesty, I like to say what an honor it is to meet you in the fan court, especially for someone who is mostly dead, and for Kendra, this is a great honor.
Yes.
And I am here because our prince has empowered our seneschal, who I am so lucky to represent, Natalia and Vana. He's our seneschal, in an investigation to rid the city of evil and darkness and unseelie things. We are here to seek your help and your guidance because well, you're smarter than we are, to be honest.
I see. She kind of looks over at her, and she reaches her hand out to touch her on the face.
She kind of like withdraws a little, like she's like she hasn't had somebody touch her in a long time.
She cuts.
So soft. Your hand's so soft.
Her touch feels exactly like winter leaves on a cold day.
She
You're instantly
embraces
taken.
it and gets lost in it, like as in she has a new prince. I want to be closer to this royalty
She looks
because
at you.
it's very lively.
You carry but a quarter mother's blood. He says, You're not like them. She looks back at interesting. But then again, of course you're not. You're royal.
Not.
Wait, what?
We humbly ask your help for issues that are shared by kindred and Fae alike. We don't want the Fae to spill any blood, just we will work towards fixing this issue to help us all.
I see.
I want to roll charisma something or other.
Go for it. You could do.
Charisma expression. I'll try to win her over at least a little bit.
Yeah.
This isn't my forte. But I do have a... You really love me. I don't know if I have a specialty. Let me just check real quick. Expression.
Know thy character, bitch.
You're right. Empathy and expression. I don't have a. I have the dots for specialty, but I don't have it written down. That's really weird. It's really weird that I have a character sheet that I have like a couple specialties written down, but not the other ones. Like I have
You can fill them
homemaking,
in.
stage, and brisket, but I don't have.
Yeah, I don't see that on there. You've got brisket on there, like.
How did I include brisket without including my empathy? I don't know. Whatever. We'll make it up right now. Then I'm gonna contribute to I'm gonna
Do it.
lock myself in. Empathy.
Brisket's important.
Goodwill towards men. There, goodwill towards men. That's what I'll call it. Good will to men. that means I want to help.
Mhm.
My empathy, when I'm trying to use my empathy to help a situation, like
Yeah,
towards
that makes
world
sense.
peace, right? She's a model. Okay. I'm all for world peace. Let's roll that. Okay, I'll check the box, Lex, and we'll throw it out there. And then we'll burn a willpower because she's a queen. Why not? Yes. Look at those tens. I got 3 10s.
Nice. She smiles. She says, I'll help. I'll definitely help. It's so long since a fellow royal has paid me any kind of attention. My husband is so busy these days.
Yeah.
Husbands, she rolls her
husband.
eyes. Mm-hmm. The king.
It would be an honor to introduce you to my higher ups, my royalty, my Natalia and Vana, our seneschal, at some point, to increase relations between us.
Of course. 3 nights from now.
3 nights from now. Okay.
I'll help you. I want to help you. You remind me of the other court in some ways. She looks over at the other two. And what role are they to have in this?
They're my friends, to be trusted, of course. Annabelle as a junior to me, I'm mentoring her, and Mr. Donahell's because he is very honorable. Honorable, she says.
He's a knight. He must be honored.
Don't
Your
need just
Majesty,
watching the two women interact.
if you could help us locate this creature, this monster, we can help do away with it and protect the city.
She nods. Then let us enter into a contract.
Okay.
We are both royal, so I will deal with you as an equal, out of respect for your lineage.
A great honor.
I will help you locate these things that you're looking for. What are you looking for?
Of a Zode.
Oh,
A
she shivers.
vicious, ugly creature. Does she know? Okay, sorry to break character, guys, but does she know that it's a vicissitude? That vicissitude could be involved with these visodes, like the potential of it.
Yeah, that was the conversation.
Yeah,
Did-
that was on the table.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Eden. So during that conversation when we were going over stuff, you mentioned like vicissitude stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vicissitudes, yeah.
Yeah. That's so scary, Lex.
Vicissitudes.
Yeah, there are 2 visodes left over from last season. How can I make it more scary? I will add vicissitude to them. You're welcome, people. Thanks, Lex.
You have to salt the meat.
No,
It's like
You don't have to salt the meat.
or
he's
no,
the
let's on the side. It's sriracha sauce.
Yeah.
Put some hot sauce
he's-
on it. Rub some funk
What-
on it. It doesn't need
no, what-
vicissitude.
what
He's a
nobody's
big
understood
assault.
yet is Lex is the
Right.
deadlights. You know, he uses our fear to salt the meat.
Lex
because-
is like, there's this
yeah.
whole new Scoville level. We'll just drop it to like 1 million or 5 million Scoville levels of hotness.
In before Matson eats it first.
Thanks, Eden.
Hey.
I couldn't remember whether or
No,
not
it's
that was
like-
like something that was mentioned.
If you want, I
Yeah,
can spam you my notes from the meeting.
She'll mention it then to her. Vicissitude. Vicissitude. This vile, and she mentions it's a vile creature because she thinks it's a vile creature. I mean, that's disgusting. It's
When you
not
say vicissitude, her head snaps round and she says, "The great infection." The great infection. She
Right.
kind of like stands up.
Is it?
and then she
as-
disappears. oh
Oh,
shit!
shit.
No!
And she,
I did it again! I did it again in another game.
And her visage changes. Her hair goes from it was that platinum white. It spreads out into a rich red auburn. Her clothing changes as well. Her full length dress goes into like a kind of a rusty, rougey. It's like a velvet color. Her lips go blood red, and she gets this kind of look on her face. And she says, "Such a creature is disgusting." She says, "How foul."
Of course. It's not at all made by the Tremere. Any help that you could have, that you could see it in your divine heart to give to us to find such a creature, so we could dispatch it from the
Living?
city, would be appreciated.
She nods her head. This thing is it is a realm threat.
As a matter of fact, I would even offer the services of Annabelle to watch over the shop upstairs to help Gladys with the shop.
You'd
help
offer her.
Yes, and to help protect Gladys from any kindred or any dark and silly things.
She nods her head.
She
Very
wishes
well
to
then.
Annabelle
She goes over to the Christmas tree.
offer you up.
That's
And she
fine.
reaches-
She wanted a job anyway.
She reaches into the Christmas tree, like her hand goes straight into the Christmas tree in between all the hanging gifts and the lights, which are quite bright. And she pulls out an old scroll.
Um,
She comes back and she unfurls the ribbon around it and it drops. It's really long, this scroll, and she kind of starts to roll it. On the bottom, she reaches into her hair and she pulls out a pen, and the pen looks like it's made of silver and gold. It has little leaves over it. Some of the leaves are silvery colour, some are red and some are black. And it's funny, she clicks the end like, and the little nib comes out. And she says, this is the contract between us, one royal to another. I will give you the ability to locate the disgusting infection. And in return, you will give me Annabelle, a servant. And she signs her name at the bottom.
wait, what?
How
It says
long?
Queen Melisandre on
How
it.
long of a servitude are we talking about? Are we looking like indentured servant forever, or like a year, or this
She-
Christmas season?
She smiles and she says, not forever, that would be unreasonable. 100
What?
years and a day, she said.
Oh,
100 years in a day.
hmm,
A chance to serve me.
She looks back at Annabelle. Yeah, that's a deal.
Annabelle.
She puts her hand down. She puts
Cool.
her hand. Yeah, that's a deal.
Cool. She hands you the pen. She hands you the pen.
She will take the pen and she will sign that shit really fast.
Sign your name on there.
Oh, this is fucking hurting.
Nah,
I
come on.
love
These
my-
people, these are unseelie. They're good people. Or I'm sorry, they're sealy. They're good people. They're good people. She would be.
You sign
she would
your name at the
benefit from this
bottom.
more than lose from it.
And as you sign your name at the bottom and you do your little full stop after your name, you hear Christmas bells and they ring quite loudly. They ring 12 times. And then she rolls up the little scroll and she says, good, it's done. You can keep the pen if you like. She smiles.
Like a president's pen, you keep the pen. It's like signed by like the president. Like Donald Trump used this, or Barack Obama.
She nods.
She looks at the pen. What does the pen look like?
So it looks like a kind of a fancy inkwell pen. It's silver and gold. It has leaves all etched into it. And the leaves, as you kind of roll it in your hands, are equally distributed between silvery white leaves, red like her hair leaves, and black leaves. It has like one of those little nib bits where you could kind of like put it in a pocket. But the thing that's weird about it is there's no place to put ink in it. And as you look at the kind of the fountain pen end of it, there's a clicker on the top. And if you click it, the nib goes back into the pen.
Yeah, is it magic? Let me roll. Is
Is
it
it?
magic? Oh wait, I didn't click on my buttons. Hold on.
No, because you rolled like 3 dice, dude. You gotta be better than that.
It is 3 dice. No, it's
Well,
3
maybe
dice.
not. Oh, God.
I failed the first one, so take the first one. I failed.
Okay. You're unsure.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I just didn't click the buttons.
Sorry.
Perception of awareness? How can I have 3 dice as perception of awareness? Okay, I need to put some dots in that. Put some extreme.
You're like, oh God.
Oh God. Okay,
I
cool.
can't see
I
anything
don't know if
happening.
it's a magic. She thanks her, and she looks at Annabelle like, and she nods her head to Annabelle like, "This is a good thing."
She gives you that like, okay.
She says, from a princess to a queen." She leans in to hug her.
Cool.
In the thanks of giving to Christmas spirit of the Halloween undeadness thing, let's hug, she says.
She puts her arms around you and she hugs you.
She tries to wrap 3 holidays into it to make it make sense. And she has no idea how this woman thinks. She'll hug you.
when she hugs you, you are immediately taken to the best, happiest Hanukkah you've ever attended. Doesn't matter when it was or what happened, but that's where you go, and you go there. You're just reminded of that.
She stays in the hug longer, and then she pulls out. She looks at her in a very weird lesbian way for a second, like, never had these feelings before. Am I a lesbian? She's just joking internally because she's not lesbian, but she thinks about it. And she looks at her eyes and she says, "You're so beautiful."
She smiles and she nods. I'm royal, just like you.
No, you're not just like me. You're. Shit, I'm gonna cry again. And she looks to the side and her tears get all bloody again.
The queen kind of watches you as your eyes get bloody.
Yeah, thank you so much. So now that we've dealt with the indentured servitude, you're gonna help us, right? She says.
She nods.
Where can I
His eyes
find
changes.
such a vicissitude-driven vizode?
She says, I know what I need. She smiles, and you can see it's obvious when, like, very close to their features, she looks at the tears that are in your eyes, and when she does that, that's when her eyes changes to a whiter look. She comes walking over. This is your knight, is he not? She looks back.
He's something else. He's pretty groovy.
Knights slay dragons, she says. The dragon of the worst kind. You will be the one to find them.
That's an analogy for the vicissitude monster. It's the dragon.
They are dragons, she says.
Right.
They're dragons from the dark place, the place where the creator was never taken step, where no light ever falls.
So you was gonna help us? She says. So tell us where are we finding this thing at?
She looks over at him. You will find them. She offers her hand. I'll show you the way. Is he AFK? He is. Everyone in the room dies.
No, Steve! We're all dead because you're AFK.
I'm sorry. What it was I muted myself because I was laughing so hard at indentured servitude.
This reminds you of London, dude.
Yeah, it does,
Yeah.
doesn't it? It's so
God
London.
damn it.
So London.
I love the face so much.
I am not happy.
So good, Lex.
I'm not happy.
Hey, there's nothing I can do. It's an internal clan issue.
How
Your
good.
elder said that you're doing that. You're doing that.
It's your issue.
Well, there goes that for another. Anyway.
Don't worry,
Having
dude. You're good, dude. You're good. I swear by these Fae.
She offers a hand to Donnie.
He goes to take a hand.
Cool.
She's not at all gonna feed you to her husband.
As long as I don't drink the juice.
You take her hand. Remind me, what did you do on Christmas Day last?
I spent it with Josie.
Yes, you did. And when you take her hand, you remember that memory as keenly as anything, like it's happening. You remember everything about Jose, and everything about it that was cool. Poof, and they just pop. And when they pop, there's like a little sprinkle of like sparkles, like, and they're gone. And we'll move scenes.
So good.
Meanwhile,
That's concerning.
in the streets, you're like, what could this mean? So you guys,
Oh no.
Uh,
You guys-
I saw
no.
it. I saw
you
it.
guys go to the
It'll be
street.
fine.
Rip
Oh, for
us.
God's sake.
It's fine. What's the worst that can happen?
Well, we're all shouting at Lex. She hasn't even said anything. We're like, oh, for God's sake!
Crying
Well,
out loud.
They would
do you
have
mean,
Lizzie with them as well.
This means that they're definitely
Oh, they have
spying
Lizzie.
us.
Yeah, they've definitely got Lizzie. Yeah, they do. Lizzie is with you. That cowboy
God.
bitch. Let's bring her on. I forgot about. Well, she's
Well,
with
at
you too.
least we brought the potential scourge.
hmm Cool. You guys pull up, and this is the site where Donnie had his fight and brutally killed those vampires in self-defense. So say the courts.
Why did you pause on that?
I know, right?
I'm so concerned. Okay. So, when we get here, is there like any tape in the area? Like, or is people more or less kind of like keep it open?
So the Kindred were efficient. Normally, they're like under normal circumstances, police tape, they do all that sort of thing. But the Venturi moved in very quick. They got the job done. So the street is open, and there's a fair amount of people walking around. I didn't token it out because my computer died, so I was like, I'm not doing that. So there's like your usual sort of randos are walking about, and it's early evening, so it's fairly.
I
Doesn't take you
hate to
too
say
long
this.
to get
I need
home.
to AFK for just a sec.
No,
I'm
you'll all die.
Thanks, guys.
Be right back.
That's all right. You guys can converse on. The Malkavian just has a moment, a Malkavian moment. As he kind of walks up. So she kind of looks around. People got fucked up in here, I guess.
Apparently so. I wasn't actually present.
Oh.
Roman's like, neither was I. And Gabby's like, way! Good character placement.
This is the area where the car got firebombed. So this isn't actually a car. It's like burnt, kind of like burnt bits on the ground. There's a little bit of wreckage there, but not too much. There's a little bit of tape around it, like "Don't drive over this, idiots," that kind of thing. There's a lot of burnt stuff here.
Gonna go ahead and do this. Oh my god! Never mind. The difficulty is actually lower though, right? Actually, no, I don't know if it counts.
Alright, I'm back.
How many
'Cause if
points
it's
of authors?
lower-
You've got one, haven't you?
Then it's not my. No, this is for Roman.
Roman.
Sorry, my bad. I should have changed my name. But for his merit, potentially, it's 5.
Okay, then it's 5.
So he didn't botch. He
He didn't
just
botch. He just doesn't see
failed.
anything.
He's just
This is
like
a burnt out
"This is
thing in the middle of a
street
busy
in
street.
New Orleans.
Yeah.
So, what exactly are we looking for here?
Well, we're looking for things for me to, do you remember when we were at the house and I kept touching things?
Let's go with yes, and that I totally wasn't busy doing other things.
That's totally fair, and it was a very gruesome scene, so I imagine you probably didn't care too much. It's more like looking where damage is, and I'm going to touch things and try to piece together the story and look for identification and some stuff. Detective things, but with
Interesting.
powers.
No, that's actually kind of cool.
It actually really is. Like she's trying not to like geek out about, like you see her like shaking, but it's like I want to tell you things, but
You'll have to tell me all about it later.
Yeah, well, we're not in the middle of the street.
Yes.
I think while I'm investigating that, Natalia,
Yes, dear.
do we know? I lost my question. Hold on. She like stares blankly ahead. God damn. Okay. It's like, where's my... Somebody got away, right? Or did all of them die? I can't remember.
Someone got away in Donnie's situation, yes.
Okay. Because, well, I mean, in my situation, they got away as well. The car probably got told, didn't it? Yes, it did. There's no car here. Why did I ask that? Alright, she's gonna step off and start looking.
No, Kavian.
Nat's like, I'll try and help you out. Wow.
Oh shit, you're being used.
Wow!
Hot
Trying to be
damn,
useful.
girl.
God
She's like,
damn.
I'll try and help you out, and as soon as she flicks her eyes, like she's like, oh, damn! I've never
you-
rolled that well for perception.
What were you looking for perception?
It's perception alertness, yeah. Just
Sweet.
looking out, trying to find stuff, observing the area. Nat's
You
like, I
notice-
can be useful. I have eyes.
You notice two vampires. They're on the corner here talking. But you got 8 successes. They're talking, but they're looking at you. Both of them are looking at you guys. They're observing you. In
Are they
terms of
trying to
what's
be subtle about it? I don't know if I
Yeah.
can tell that.
Yeah, you can tell when someone's trying to side at you, but you catch it. You for some reason you're like, I see everything, and you're like, they're like checking us out. And maybe because you're a group of vamps, who knows? But they are checking you out. In terms of what else you were looking for, was it a general what's kind of around check? Were you looking for something specific?
Yeah. No. She does not know how to be a detective, so she's like,
Cool.
I'm looking at things.
So I will give you. So for 8, you pick out these 2. There's also movement on the roof up here. Something's moving, like walking around. I don't know. Someone up there, maybe some people up there doing whatever. It's not massively crowded, this seat, but you see that like
building is this?
shadow against something else. It's a restaurant.
Okay, so it could be like upstairs seating.
Yeah, it could be like a shadow
Or it
moves,
could
like
be
you see it
a
cast.
sniper. Who
Could
knows?
be. You're like, I don't know.
It's the
like
hide.
Nat's gonna walk here. She's gonna make a point at staring at these 2.
cool. This one is like what? She looks like this.
It's so funny that Roman hasn't noticed.
She gives you a look like what, and then looks back to the person she's talking.
Check what's up here. Can I make another roll to try and determine the move? Did you say I saw a shadow?
Oops. Yeah, it's like in a movie where they look up to see the guy escaping, and you kind of see the shadow cast on a slightly higher bit of the roof. That's kind of what you saw. You saw a shadow moving.
Can I roll another to try and determine how the shadow's moving? I.e.,
Yeah.
is it someone like walking casually? Is it someone trying to be sneaky?
Yeah,
Is there
go
a
for it.
gun as part of the shadow?
I'm gonna say difficulty 9. To work
It's
that
8.
one out.
Woo! Aspects.
Yeah. Aspects. I have points in it at last. Oh, cool. You so with one success, it wasn't a quick move. It was like a kind of someone walking slower than walking speed. It was a bit sneaky. Yeah, there's like a sneakiness to it.
She's going to look around these 4.
I'm like, well, Natalia's getting the dirty eye. I have a question when it comes to some like crime scene. Is it based off of perception awareness / alertness, or if we're doing investigation, can I do
Perception and
investigation?
investigation. Yeah, definitely. Investigation is.
Cool. Does that mean
It's the difference between you seeing something or investigating. I'd give you different types of information.
I am investigating
So-
area?
So it's like no right or wrong answer, but there is different answers.
Does Auspex
Yeah.
work for detective work?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It is a looking-based thing.
Just quickly, just in case something happens, Nat would do this straight away. She's gonna just gently put a hand on Matthias's shoulder and kind of walk him over to the wall.
He will
Protect
follow.
This way, dear.
the favourite.
Stay close to
What?
mummy.
I'm not stepping on his face.
You can handle yourself.
That's fair.
Um,
But
He
what?
knows
Kind of.
everything.
I don't know if you have to roll for this. She's kind of giving you a look like, stay there.
He'll kind of like raise a brow at her. Like, what?
Unfortunately, she doesn't have telepathy, so she can't tell anyone what she's.
He'll try and read into it, to be fair.
Here's what she's gonna try and do, and God, Matthias, please don't fail. So she's gonna give him that look, like stay there, and then her eyes are gonna quickly flick to the roof. Before she steps back here.
Make a
Do you want me to expression it?
expression, yeah.
Yeah.
Charisma expression. With
Change
your-
off of that.
And I'll give you your result.
Do I need to roll anything?
No, this is just how well she conveys it.
Okay.
All on her.
Check
She
somewhere else to
botches,
see
and
if
just
I have
like-
anything that helps me with it.
But if you botch it, you'll just be like, oh, she's being an idiot.
I feel like okay then.
Talking to herself again, I guess.
You get used to it.
Yeah.
Bitch has got this.
She does that thing with her eyes like, you, roof, like, waggles her eyebrows. You kind of get the impression that she might have seen something. Detective Max, you walk the perimeter of the burnt out car, and
Oh, the car
you get
is.
a. Yeah, that's the area where it was burnt out. I mean,
Oh, right.
you
Yes.
with a
Why would the car
phenomenal
be? I did
success.
fucking again. God damn.
You're Malkavian. We'll let you off. Where am I?
Who are you?
You walk around the perimeter of this car, and you can clearly see pock marks in the floor where bullets were like hitting the car at a certain angle. So from this sort of direction into this kind of passenger seat, it would have been about here. You can see because there's a wall on this side of the road, like the shops and stuff, and you pick that out. That's where the bullets landed because you're like, I'm doing my cop thing. The car, you sort of stoop down onto the ground because you got phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm searching
And
the area like for as much.
yeah, you kind of rub your fingers on the ground like, I wonder what burnt the car, and it was a pipe bomb with like a Molotov cocktail. It was nothing particularly high tech. They just burnt the car out. It must have ignited something within the car itself. There was no explosion per se. There was like a woof of fire, but it didn't go off like a I don't know, like a HE grenade or something like that.
It probably would have been labeled to a terrorist attack if that was the case.
Yeah.
Like the actual explosion going off.
As you sort of get to this part, there was a fight here. You can see because of blood stains that weren't very well cleaned up. So, and there was a lot. Some people died here and died in a messy fashion.
Okay, so this is an alleyway. Is it as dirty as the
Yeah.
picture? Is
Yeah,
that
it sucks.
Alright. I want to look for like fabric remains.
Mhm.
I don't. Jeez.
Make a looky roll, difficulty 9. As you go through the garbage and stuff, like
All specs.
all specs will affect your roll.
And it lowers it by 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Perception what?
Just a standard look around roll. He says because he can't ever remember.
Oh,
It
man.
lowers it by the numbers you have.
Yeah. Wow, your voice was
Got
really low
what?
there, Steve. I like it.
Mm.
Was
I-
it, sorry,
Thank
I
you.
think no. My question was like, is it awareness or perception? Or it's a perception, but is it awareness or alertness?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm aware of the ghost. Alertness.
Still has specialty. And it was 8.
Yes.
Goes by that.
You're completely successful in searching. Good. You're a detective. You're like, I'm detecting things. So you look around and there is some shredded clothing. You have a look. It looks like a shirt. It's covered in blood, like there's all blood all over it, and it looks like it was torn by an animal, but like rip marks in it. They're not clean like a knife or like a bladed weapon. They're like tear marks.
I'm going to take out one of the evidence bags and start pulling as much of this stuff I can into a bag.
Cool. You do that. You start bagging up the evidence. A good detective. Meanwhile, up here, this woman, she looks over at Natalia and she does like that come hither with her fingers, like, come here.
I'm gonna. Can I read into emotions? Well, try.
Yeah, you can do a an emotional read on her.
Wow!
You are so good at this today.
And that should have been 5, so that's an extra success. That's 2 extra successes. No,
2
1.
extra.
1, 2. What's going on? 3 10s? Like what?
You're on it. You're good
I
under
hacked
stress.
my sheet, guys.
Sweet, me too.
Hack the dice roller.
Fair.
Yeah, just want to know. She's saying for me to come over. I mean, I'm sure her fucking appearance reads that she's trouble, but is she calling me over because she's trying to distract me? I don't know if I can tell that, but just whatever.
Okay.
She wants to know why she's calling her over, aside from the fact she wants to talk to her.
Yeah. So
I beat you, bitch.
she has a pissed off look on her face, but she also has a look like I want to talk to you about something. Like she's got like a devious look about her. Deviousness.
Cool. She'll look over at Lizzie. Be back in a sec.
She nods her. She's like, cool.
She'll come strutting over.
Okay, let's put this guy to the back. So you walk over to this woman again. She looks like this. She's very. She looks like she just got vomited out of an 80s goth club. She plants one hand on her hip and she's like, so why don't you tell me why a skanky bitch ass little hoe like you is doing with my man? And she points at Roman.
Oh god. Oh god, she wasn't even subtle about it.
Self-control.
Roman hasn't noticed us, so he can't even eavesdrop this. Right, okay,
No, he
he's
screwed his
blissfully
roll up.
unaware. He's like, yep, this is
La.
Nat will follow her gaze and then look at her. He's. Can I tell they're vampires? I'm assuming I can, right?
Yeah,
I wouldn't
you got a
just know
phenomenal
they
roll.
were.
They're definitely.
Like, I just assume they were probably part of the Camarilla. Like, I don't know if it's like.
Yeah, you don't know everyone in there.
Yeah. I'm just checking before she likes.
Well, you're gonna answer me, you Barbie piece of garbage.
Fuck that bitch up, yo.
Part of my coterie. Have you got an issue with that? Did he not tell you? Maybe he doesn't like you anymore.
Coterie, she says. You're in a fucking coterie with him. No, he didn't fucking tell me that because he's a cheating piece of slime, and you're clearly bimbo ass slut piece of crap. Who's in charge? It's clearly not you because you've got no brain. She kind of like looks past you.
So
If you have an issue with your boyfriend, maybe you should talk to him about it.
Maybe you should shut your whole mouth.
Whoop her ass.
Yes, that's so awesome. Fuck that bitch
No,
up.
silent.
Whoop her.
Trying to think of another insult. Can't think of one. I'm gonna roll my scalpel tongue.
Mhm.
Bitch. Successful.
Cool.
I shame her into silence.
Okay, she kind of like goes, oh. And she takes like a step back, like, it's a fucking power on me.
I don't know how long it lasts. You can decide. Maybe she burns a willpower. I don't know.
This guy
Look at
says,
me like I'm ready for the next bitch.
This guy says, I'm gonna. What should I do? She looks over and she says, I didn't fucking tell you to leave. She looks over at her. So. She sort of straightens up. She can't technically talk about that subject for a little while. You used a power on me? You used a fucking power on me. Fine, she says. That's fine. Clearly, someone like you would need to do that. Look at
Mhm.
you. I mean, what the fuck are you wearing? Look at your top. And look at you. Jean skirt, really?
Says the woman who's 30 years behind. Me
30 years
cannot do
younger,
math.
babe. Look at you. You look like you just dragged yourself out of a tomb.
Maybe that's a sign that you shouldn't be messing with me.
Matthias is looking at the two of them.
I like the look on the token. Like,
I know, right? It's like, what's going on there?
Does he actually move up that far? I'm gonna see if Nat
Mhm.
notices this.
He's like,
He is creeping closer.
That's funny.
go
That's-
Matthias.
He's
Do I
just
notice
like,
it's 1? Oh, it's
Trying
not
to-
difficulty 8, it's difficulty 6, so that's...
Yeah.
No, it's difficulty 5, so it's 3.
Yeah, you can notice that. Notice that he's kind of like moving up. Are you being stealthy, Matthias? Because you can roll a dex stealth if you want to actually legitly be like sneaky.
Sure.
Just to sidle up like, I ain't doing nothing. Yeah, let's get the dice out. I love it if you batter it and then she won't be able to see you coming. You have to beat 1.
Is to be 3.
3, yeah. Because it was low. All right.
Sorry, I don't have many dice rolls set up.
That's all right.
I'm trying to figure out if I would have the thing. What is it? The specialty thing or not? Because I've got 4 dots in dex, but I don't know if it has to be like specific.
Depends whatever you want to put in there. There's freedom for you literally to put anything.
I have
Anything
put
like-
something in there.
What's in there? I'm interested. I'll have a look. Let me have a look. I'll see if it applies. Because I love this character and I have a feeling it's going to make me laugh. Yeah, do you know what? You could do that up there because you'd just be like, just like moving. I'm not.
Actually,
Doing
you
it.
know what? No, he's not going to try and be stealthy about it. He's not going to try and be stealthy about it. He's making a show of it.
Nice. Yeah.
She'll
Would that
glance...
change the roll?
Strut your way up there.
Would that change the roll? But
Yeah, if you want to look good doing it, it would be either charisma performance, or you could, if you want to use a special, you could use a dex performance.
excellent.
'Cause you're
Please
like-
make this work.
Are you rolling something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was just checking. Wow! Amazing.
Damn, that's cool. You strut
Amazing.
yourself up there. And you get so many successes that she starts looking at you instead. They both do. Like, who's this guy?
Natar. We'll look at him.
She walks over to Matthias. She completely blanks Natalia now.
Oof.
Damn, you must be the one in charge. You should tell your bitch to back it up. I want to know what the fuck you're doing with my man. And she points behind to Roman.
He's going to look back towards Roman.
Oh god, this
Roman,
literally ruins everything.
Yeah,
I'm
he's my
sorry.
man. And this bimbo-headed slutbag is making out that she's not doing anything, but I know he's his type, and she's his type.
Honey. Oh, honey. It's not her you've got to worry about. You're fine. He's fine.
Who have I got to worry about? She says. She fixes him with.
He's just kind of like does
She
that.
kind of like
motion
leans sideways.
Can you see me?
She kind of looks you up and down, like, yeah. After that performance, I can see it. She says, "I don't care what he's into right now. If you don't back the fuck up, I will rip your fucking eyes out."
No, you won't, because we're in public.
She shrugs. I don't give a fuck.
I
I'll
really
have you eat
advise
your
you.
own fucking toes in public. If
Can I read into this?
yeah, you can if you want.
How
You
strange.
could definitely read into it.
I'm assuming it's
What?
perception empathy.
Yes.
Don't
She's not
care.
lying. She looks utterly convincing. That
I
she
need to
would,
ask this because I don't want to mess her and I already know parts of her character. Would this be enough to assume that she might be not Camarilla?
That's
What, you
impossible.
might just be a Bruja.
I think there's two
Bruja, yeah,
schools of thought.
that's what
The
I'm
first one
asking.
is like
I'm
your
not sure how
average
it would.
Camarilla person really isn't going to murder someone on the street.
Hmm.
But a Bruja will beat the shit out of someone in the street.
Yeah.
They would do
okay.
that. Yeah.
So you don't know until they're actually dead.
Yeah. I'm just asking because I'm like,
Yeah.
is that
No,
a
that
big
makes sense. It's a
enough
good
sign for
question.
Sabbath or not? I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's a good question.
Nat's gonna like clip open her purse to show like the two guns, and she's like, maybe we shouldn't be threatening members of my coterie.
Oh, look at this. The bimbo's got a fucking piece. John, she says, and she looks to the side. John, go get the lads. And he's like, yeah, okay.
Okay, let's stop.
And he starts looking.
She looks at Matthias like, get back now.
Let's stop. There is no need for this. Come on. We're just talking.
So your little fucking bitch here, this slut, is gonna start shooting me, right? You're in
No,
charge. Are you in
she's
charge?
not.
She looks at him. So you are in charge.
I never said that.
Tell your bitch
God.
to take her fucking guns and shove them up her ass.
Honey, the only bitch here right now is me. Now, why don't you skedaddle away, leave us be, let us finish up, and we'll get out of here.
Now I've got beef
And there
now. I've
doesn't
got
need to be
beef with this
any
fucking
issues.
make-upped up Barbie reject, pale as fuck, stupid extension-haired bitch.
Okay,
pulled guns
there
on
is
me.
no need for that.
I haven't pulled guns
Really?
at
I
you.
mean,
My
look
bag
at your
fell
outfit.
open. My bag fell open. I haven't pulled guns out on you.
She puts her hand on her hip and she's like, listen, bitch, you don't flash your shit unless you mean to use it. Unless you're one of those ones who's all mouth. Are you all mouth, bitch?
No, but I'm pretty sure you are.
Should I ask your boyfriend? She glances over her shoulder.
Meanwhile,
She looks-
in the other group, Max like, we have pieces, and she's like putting the pistol in the air.
Look what I got. I bagged it up. I'm so cool.
Good stuff again.
I had to flood the personality switch in between them. I
She
just want to
kinda looks
note, does
between them.
Maxwell notice that people are looking grumpy over there? I did roll.
Looks
Listen,
like your other
I don't-
guys coming. What a shame.
Oh no, they are. It's just I don't need them to come here right now because I'm pretty sure I can beat the shit out of you. And she looks over at Matthias and goes, I'd like to beat the shit out of you, but I want to beat the shit out of her. Any problems if I beat this fucker down? She looks over at Matthias.
I have
That's
many
Max.
problems with that, quite frankly. Not the least of them. That your outfit is just hurting my eyes now.
You should get contacts, you fuck.
Darling, these eyes work perfectly. Just like the rest of me.
I'm sure they do. Tell you what, why don't I pull them out of your head and feed them to the whore?
And he's just gonna kind of raise a hand to his mouth. He's, I'm so sorry. Were you trying to threaten me? Because, quite frankly, I have heard far better shade thrown by some of the worst queens I've ever performed with.
She looks over at him. Know many queens, do you?
Many.
She nods.
Back to the others, Matthias.
Yeah, back to the others, bitch. Fuck off. It's between me and her.
No.
She smirks and she looks between them.
Nat doesn't like that. Sorry, Matthias,
See?
but you must.
It's
See, even
fine.
he doesn't fucking listen to you, bitch. You're nothing. Who gives a
Darling,
shit about you?
please. Shut the fuck up.
Or what are you going to do about it? Nothing. She knows no one fucking cares about her. Look at her.
Oh, darling, many people care about her. I definitely care about her, which is exactly why I'm not leaving. Because I wouldn't want her to have to deal with just all of this mess alone.
See, you bring up the problems with us, but it's your boyfriend that's the one cheating on you. Well, not really your boyfriend, because he obviously doesn't really like you, does he?
She kind of looks between them.
Come on,
You
Matthias,
said
let's
you
go
raise a valid
join
point.
this lady's boyfriend and go have some fun. She'll
Yeah,
link
walk
her
away,
arm
bitch.
with him.
Walk away, bitch.
You know what? That sounds like a great idea.
You
Do you
strike
want
me
me
as the
to
type,
walk?
bitch. You strike me as the type that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing on the street. The type that has to walk away.
You want me to walk away, trust me. I'm gonna
No, I
roll
don't.
intimidation.
Oh, go for it.
What do I roll with it? Like what intimidation?
Depends how you want to do it. If you want to do it physically, it would be strength intimidation. You could do a manipulation if you want to talk her down. I'm quite flexible with how you want to do this.
She's
Should we
doing it in
do
a way like you want me to back down because I got a history. I'll go manipulation. I feel that's probably
Cool. I'll do the same. We'll see what happens.
the best. Do I have? Yes. Cool. Get specialty.
She's going to burn a willpower.
Wow. Never mind.
Wow. She squares up to you and she's like, "You ain't shit. Look at you. You haven't got shit. You're fucking pedestrian.
God.
Why don't you run back to your fucking babies? Run back. You ain't street. There's nothing about you."
I'm gonna pull out my gun.
All right, cool.
I'm sorry,
I'm
guys.
so glad Matthias
Humanity
had
for
walked
Natalia
away.
ain't being chatted to like shit.
I'm so glad
Yours,
Matthias
dog.
has already
Okay,
walked away.
keep going.
Holy shit.
I was
that
waiting
bitch
for
up.
this. I was waiting for this. I was like, she's so take this too much.
I don't know if
for
this
so
how this
long.
works. Like, do I get a shot or is it straight away
So
initiative?
you're both, yeah, we'll initiative it out because you're both facing down. There'll be a few rounds and then the rest of you will get involved or run away,
I'm gonna
depending on
burn
how
a
badly
blood
this goes.
for celerity,
God.
which
See what
I
she's-
upped last time. Dex wits, isn't it? Plus celerity.
Dex Wicks, roll a d10. Let's see where I put her sheet.
And remember, celerity dice count.
Yeah. Oh my god. My Discord's popping off and I can't see the thing. There we go.
Yeah, mine too, actually. Fuck.
19.
Fuck. I need to mute a Discord.
Sorry.
Let me just do that. There we go. I'm done.
Yeah, I couldn't click on the chat box.
So it's one d10 plus 12.
Relax, just out of curiosity, who looks
Hmm.
better style wise?
Natalia does.
Oh, Natalia. Yeah.
Yeah, of course she does.
Jason, as if you even had to ask.
I know,
I
right?
had to make sure. I had to represent.
Cool.
Wow.
Fuck
Okay.
up, Ivana.
Shit.
She burns blood, activates her celerity. Let's do this. I thought it auto added it then, but that's
No,
just
sadly
nice.
not.
It's like, god damn it. There's a way of doing it. I will get the macro because it's actually very easy.
I need to find it for Mass Effect as well. It's really
Yeah.
annoying not being able to just.
I'll see if I can get it done by the end of the
Oh, I
week.
can type mine in. Didn't know
Everyone
that.
can. Well, they can't
Sweet.
type in other people's, but you can type in your own token.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just gonna change mine. Like, yep, just type mine in.
99.
Just like
Okay.
309. I go first. Cool.
She activates her celerity. She takes a step towards you. She is going to roll. Grab roll.
Oh god.
Grab you. It is grab. Strength athletics. Burn a willpower.
Oofed. Do I counter it?
You can try and dodge it, yeah.
Yeah, queen. I'm gonna do that.
Athletics. Oh my god. You got this.
Plus celerity? Question mark.
You get celerity.
One day I'll remember.
Yeah, dex roll. So.
Yeah, cool. Is that what it is? Every time you roll a dex, you can add your celerity.
Yes, you get them as
Like
dice.
with all specs, it's perception.
Yeah. So if you had 4 celerity, you get 4 extra to the dex moves.
Oh god, I'm not gonna burn a willpower yet. Never mind.
Got this.
She grabs me.
Fuck.
She grabs you. She gets her arms around you, and she's it's like iron. You're like, what the fuck? She grabs you. She leans in close to your ear, and if you fucking move, every one of your people die. Your initiative.
Wait, sorry. She grabs me and what?
She grabs you. She moves close to your ear, and she says, "If you fucking move, every one of your people die."
Okay. And what happens when you're in a grab? Everyone's like, "Fuck you, Gabby," but I just want to know.
If you want to
Is it
get
like
out, you do an
D&D where
opposed
you can't
strength.
do anything? Right.
No, you can do stuff. You could do an opposed strength check to break out of it. You could try and hit her. You could do different stuff. Depends what you want
Can
to
I
do.
use a power?
Which power? Depends on the power you want to use.
I'm gonna send it to you private.
Oh, a private power. Well, I don't know.
Not
You've only
private,
just met. This is a bit forward, isn't it?
Wink, wink. Have we only just met?
Have we though?
You're the Hydra. I don't know how it works.
Yes, you can activate that.
And put it not on me.
You can place it where you like. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, technically, I'm not moving.
Yeah. There's
cool.
no. It's not like D&D. You don't wave your arm.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
one you just summon.
Cool. I'm gonna definitely burn a willpower for this. Wow. I
Wow.
need to stop rolling.
You botch it. Fucking cool.
2 successes, 3 ones. I do. I don't know what that means. Well, soz guys, I just got everyone killed. Actually, I didn't move. So.
You didn't move. No. That's so fun. So yeah, you try to call in the abyss, but for some reason the abyss doesn't answer you.
Okay.
Her turn. She starts to try and walk you. She's got her arms around you to walk you back around this corner. Do you oppose her or just let her walk you around there?
Can I let her walk me for now?
Cool. She uses celerity. She takes you over here. This is very far. Comes in a few seconds. And you see all of these guys around here.
I recognize them from the drawings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drawings.
So she's
The
got her
drawings.
arms around you. She looks to these others, and
I've
she
never
looks
wanted
at
telepathy
you.
more than that right now.
I know you're like, why didn't I put points in all specs? So she looks at all of them. They all kind of look back, like they knew exactly what was going on. And she'll use her another action. Part of her action, actually moving. She says, "I'm going to hold you. They're going to kick the shit out of you. You're not going to fight. If you fight, your friends die."
Okay.
Cool.
Is it my turn now?
Yeah, your turn now.
Cool. Bear with me.
Like, I've got a crazy idea.
Yeah. You know when I was like, I know Nat really well. You could never throw me into a situation where I wouldn't know what she'd do.
That was a test.
Actually, I
Everything's a
know
test.
exactly what I'm gonna do.
Everything's a test.
I'm gonna summon Donnie. Because I can do
Cool.
Oh god.
Bitch,
That's
we need
fucking
to
cool.
kill these people.
So
Escalation.
you use your
So it's
abilities to summon
difficulty
Donnie.
5 because I know him.
Yes.
The dice haven't been kind to me, so I'm gonna spend a willpower. Thank God for that.
Your
6.
summon
So
works.
subject rushes to the kindred side, doing anything necessary to get to them.
Cool. This is
Hey,
funny on a
Donnie.
lot. This is funny for a manner of different.
You gotta get the people out so I can fight back.
Meanwhile, the queen, right?
So meanwhile, there's like this puff of, I don't know how this worked out. This is funny. You feel this feeling that makes you want to throw up. So make a strength stamina roll, Donnie. I think your other character failed this. Someone failed this, but I can't remember who it was. And they got Faye teleported in London.
Poor Paul. Paul.
You there, Donnie? Donnie's not there. Fuck.
Donnie. Steve.
Lol, he doesn't even know. You can just be like, you get the
Hi.
straight impulse
The
to
thing
go
about it
for
is, he's good.
So there's a pop of sparkles,
Strength.
and you make a stamina athletics to stop throwing up. It's a weird experience getting teleported by the Fae. I can't remember if it was your character who threw up or someone else's.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was.
it was.
Paul.
Paul.
It
Yeah,
was,
I think
wasn't it?
Paul.
Yeah.
I said it was. I think it was Paul.
It's
Was
happening
it
again.
stamina?
Steve.
What?
Stamina athletics is fine. If you like to regain your senses.
Hopefully I have enough in there.
Ugh.
Mm.
It's so gross. Oh, if you
Oh,
think
dear.
about that coagulated blood.
I know.
It's so nasty. It's like stopping a bloody nose where you push out like a clot of
Ugh.
blood. Oh, it's so gross.
Awesome. So you ping into existence in a different place, which is a bizarre feeling. It's different from using a vampire discipline. It's very alien, actually. It's very weird, but you handle it. You kind of stagger a little bit, and you appear somewhere in the bayou. You can make a perception awareness roll to see if you recognize where you are. As you look around.
I wonder if I'm going to pass this.
I know, right? It's a fucking miracle if you don't. Make me laugh. I don't know where I am.
It's in Disneyland.
See shit. Difficulty 2. That many dice. 8.
Yeah.
Success.
You look around and you can see the chantry, the one that the fire was at, and you're here.
Mm.
The queen looks over you and she says, "The monsters you hunt are in there," and she points over.
Thank you.
And then you get this feeling like Natalia's like, "I need you to." You get this summoned, right? Which is a bit insulting. You get a summons from Natalia. It's like, "Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here." You're like, what is this?
Can you take me back?
She says, "I can take you back." And she looks around for a moment and she starts to concentrate.
That moment when you wish the Fae Queen would monologue about what we need to do to fix this issue. But
Yeah.
short.
Oh, no, unfortunately, Natalia had to go start a fight.
Listen, I'm just saying you need to get the others out.
Yeah,
So
Natalia's
I
just
can fuck these
representing.
bitches up.
She's
No one
representing.
challenges the ghetto queen.
Exactly.
Oh
She's
my
got style
God.
and good grace, dude. She's just representing.
So much funniness to the. I love the decisions people make. It's just gonna seem so bad, but I can't
Did you
help.
expect anyone else? Anything else from her?
So you appear back in the room, and only a few seconds passed. It was literally just pop. They were gone. She said blah 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 blah. Pop. They appear back in the room. The feeling of intense summons instantly leaves you when you appear in the room. You have to roll again to see if, because vampires shouldn't go through the dream.
Ooh, that's fucking cool. I love that. go to the hang out at Gladys's.
Mm.
She's at
What is
Gladys's,
it?
or he's at Gladys's, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, it's the bottom roll again, isn't it?
Yeah. You're fine. You get that queasy feeling like it was weird, but I couldn't see it. It's weird. You just get this weird feeling like everything was down. And you're like, oh, but you pop back into existence here.
Mm. He looked around, not feeling the summons. It's like,
Yeah, it's gone. It's just gone. Gone.
He looks at her for a second. It's like,
She
I'm
smiles.
sorry, I'm being called by.
He's all right.
I'm being called by one of my friends. I believe that she wouldn't do it unless she was in danger. I'm going to have. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
If your friend's in danger, then you should go and help the knight.
Come.
What do you say?
You cut out a bit there, dude.
He says, "Come on, you two," to both of them.
I'm deeply sorry, Your Majesty. We have to go. Our
She
friends
nods.
are in danger, I guess.
She says, approach me. She looks past her at Annabelle.
Oh, she looks past Annabelle at me, or at
No, she
Annabelle?
looks past Midge, sorry, at
Oh,
Annabelle.
okay. Just making sure. Sorry.
Kneel, she said.
Only the penitent vampire can pass.
She says, you're now in service to me. You are my royal servant. You will do as I ask. You will do what I want when I want it. You're in service of the Bright House, she says. The seeliest of courts. You will oppose the unseelie at all times. You will not give any conversation to the unseelie. This would be bad, and you'll be punished for this. Your indenturement to me hitherforth is 100 years and a day. Every day here is Christmas. So it will be the day after Christmas. 100 years. Which isn't very long when you think about it. She's smart. A gift. Queen to a princess. What say you? She looks at her.
You're muted, by the way, bitch.
Yep, you're muted.
Oh, I am sorry. She
Rip.
goes, oh, okay. Thank you.
Your duties, she said. Your duties will be to clean and manage the store. You will also clean and manage me. You will make sure that all my needs are met. You will learn your place in court. You will learn your place within the court of the Fae, and you will do it well. To do a bad job would reflect badly on your princess, and that would be, I imagine, she says as she glances over to punishable, severely so. So I will periodically give reports of how well you're doing to your princess.
She looks over.
She nods.
You're talking about me, right?
She laughs a little bit. You make such light jokes of it, but yes, of course, she says. Must be
She's
an
gonna
Aristotle.
take good care of you. She's a maiden of honor. Quite an honor, Anna. Belle. Annabelle. Belle.
Yeah.
Bell, she looks at her. You're a bell. Bells have meaning and magic, she said.
Like a bluebell.
Well, although, am I allowed to accompany them?
She lifts her chin a little bit. You ask permission. Do you have need of her for this night? She says. She looks over at Midge.
Probably. It's probably best if she comes with us. I gotta prepare her for the whole, like lady in waiting thing.
She nods.
It might. And Donnie speaks for a second. He goes, it might take a few weeks until we can get a train to serve you. Is that okay? We
No,
wouldn't want
she
to
says.
disgrace the houses of
Thank you,
my
Sir Knight, she
and
says,
yours.
but that's fine. I trust a princess to give her a day's training, and I will bear in mind she's only had a day and that she is peasantry. Don't worry, she says. I'm sure that she will work hard to not reflect on you both.
Right. Sure. So we better be going, Donnie?
Yes.
It's a really colorful log burning in the fireplace.
She smells.
She also hasn't gotten up from her bow.
It's a Yule log, she says. She daintily slips past them, and she sits down in the chair.
Come on, Annabelle. It's time to go.
She looks at the woman as if waiting to be dismissed.
She smiles at this, and she nods her head.
She will stand up and go with them.
Cool. You guys leave. When you step outside the store, you get the summons again. It like rings the bell in
Do
your
I
head
know
again.
roughly where it is?
You get a
exactly where it
direction.
is.
Yeah, you know where they are. They're like a place near where the shooting happened with you, basically.
I did when I first came to the city. I learnt the fastest ways around the French Quarter.
Mhm.
Like I done a thing. What would be the quickest way to get there?
If you took an indirect route, like through roads, and want it to be super quick, jump
Yeah.
through the garden, do that kind of crazy shit.
Yeah, well, that's what he'll do. But obviously, he can't burn that much celerity because he wants to keep them all together because he doesn't want to leave these.
So we got to try to keep up. So we need like a dex roll or something to keep up, or what?
Yeah, so you can burn some celerity to get to them. You're going to have to get through, like, I would say about 4, maybe 5 people's gardens. So you'd all have to make dex rolls to get over like gates and climb over shit.
Yeah,
and-
but I wouldn't use celerity for the simple reason it's
yeah, you'd
like
use them in
he's
the
trying
dust.
to. I'll just
Which you
like
could do. I
boom.
mean,
You're
Not
using
all of
dex
us.
though, right?
yeah,
I mean, we still try to have to keep up if he's still using dex.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
And obviously, because he wouldn't want to run away from them and leave them exposed for an
Mhm.
attack. But
Yeah.
obviously, he'd want to keep the speed up.
That's fine.
Accepted. Yeah.
Annabelle would ask about how far is it, if he could tell me what street.
It was the street where you were attacked.
Okay, she does quick math, and then she's going to poof to a mile just before it and wait for
Okay.
everybody.
All right, you can do that.
I'll keep
You
up
guys-
with my 310s.
Nice.
310s have happened 3 times tonight. Jesus.
And let's hope this works.
Do I need one, or are you just saying that I?
Marcus falls back a little bit.
Mm.
No, you're kind of leading them. The rest have to keep up with you because you're.
Mm.
Okay, good. So you guys do that. We go back to the street scene. Suddenly, really complicated. All right, so you guys, we'll flick to you guys for a moment. So a few seconds pass, and Matthias, you had your eye on her, obviously, even though you kind of backed off a little bit, I imagine. And you kind of you see them zip away, like it's like celerity, like
Question.
like what?
Question. With Maxwell, I rolled it earlier. Did he notice them shifting away?
What did he get?
He got a 6.
6 successes.
Yes.
Yeah, then that's a very he would notice the celerity action. Puff. It's weird. It's like watching the Flash. Just kind
Like
of they're there.
when he saw
and then they're gone.
Maxon when they first met Anne again.
Yeah, it's like.
He's gonna raise an eyebrow, but he's not gonna say anything. They were still in the conversation. Sorry.
And then we'll do the slow reactions. Appear. Lizzie doesn't really notice. She was watching Maxlin bag stuff. Look, I've got these things in this bag.
It's like Halloween.
Yeah.
Bag full of candy. Candy from me.
I got all this cool stuff. All slow reactions. Come back to here. So you're being held by this bitch. And we'll go back to initiative.
She's gonna be like,
go to her.
if you want to beat
So
the
this
shit out
guy,
of me, at
he
least make
steps
it
forward.
fair and let me react too. Or are you too afraid that I'll
He's
kick
quick
your
too.
ass?
Almost like they were communicating. And he will throw a punch at you. Punch. Strength athletics.
I don't know what a persuasion check is for what she said.
Persuasion check, question mark.
Because she's like, if we're going to have this fight, why don't you let me move? Or good to, I'll kick your ass. Like she's trying to provoke them. So that she can
Okay. That would be a manipulation, I guess.
Subterfuge. Great!
Yeah.
One of my best skills. But the dice haven't been kind to me today, so maybe not one of my best skills.
They haven't been. It's true.
Cool. I get additional dices. Yeah. Apologize to everyone for the name of this roll.
Nice.
That's gonna be so good.
4 successes. Roll that. That's going to change my action. Cat, you have to kick the door. Hang on, let's just close the door. Hijinks. Okay.
I also just want to say real quick, I like how this guy looks like he really does not want to be here at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
looks
does
like
look
they,
like that.
they kidnapped a door host.
I know, right?
Well, they
pretty
are
sure that
right outside of a restaurant, so you know.
But I'm not sure.
I'm sure Wayne is like, I've seen him.
Yeah, I thought he was, but I wasn't sure. Right.
Cool. You roll that, and she says, "All right, bitch."
Yeah, he is what I think it is.
She has to roll some dice because I need to make sure that she makes it. Straight. Plus athletics. Should be right. Funny if she doesn't manage it. Oh yeah, she manages it. She grabs hold of you and she shadow steps. She uses her strength. You can take one person with you.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Okay. She meant just like let me move, but this is fine. Oh god, this isn't fine. I just left all the neonites with a bunch of sabbat around the corner. Okay.
So she
This is
grabs you
fine.
and she shadow steps. She uses her one
And
of
Donnie's
the
gonna start coming to me, not them.
one
This
of
is
the obtenebration abilities,
Mhm.
which allows you to stop mid-step and remain in the abyss. And that's where she is.
If I
She
kill
re-
her, I'm not gonna be able to get out, right?
She releases you. She takes a step back. Around you is utter darkness. It is a place that is alien and wrong. There is a wrongness to it. And yet, because you were trained under Berlin, something about it is okay. You're like, something about this is okay. But it is utterly dark and black. Just like the screen. There is no sound. There's no sound besides the sort of the noises you make. The noises she makes, you look up and there's nothing, you look down and there's nothing. It's like you're standing on nothing. It's weird. She cracks one of her knuckles and she says, "Fine, you want to fucking go? We can go."
All this over a man. You know how petty that is?
She smiles. We've done crazier things over men, haven't we? So how are we going to play this out? You're going to come at me, you're going to fight me, or am I going to beat you like the stupid little you are, and then your pathetic little team don't get killed? What's it going to be?
I thought the agreement was that I get to move so that we can have a fair fight.
You did get to move. You moved. Now we're moved.
Oh wow, a smart one. See,
You're damn right. I got rid of the other elder in your group. I'm about to get rid of another one.
she
Oh,
tilts
it's
her
going to be
head.
so hard on your last elder versus all of us.
You got rid of my last elder.
Hmm.
So you're the one that told Mike to kill me.
She smiles. Nice to have willing servant.
Why did you want him to kill me? Didn't know I'd done anything to you.
She shrugs. I told him to shoot anyone. He chose you. I guess that's personal between you.
Maybe so. So what do you want exactly? You're messing with me, taking away Mike. We're in the middle of nowhere. What's it all for?
There's always a purpose to everything. Are we negotiating?
I just want to know what your purpose is. Help me understand why we're stood in the abyss.
Well, seemed appropriate. Besides, I know your weaklings can't follow us.
I've just completely realised something.
You just realised something.
Right. Sorry, what did you say last? Something just washed over me and I was like, oh my god.
I'm
Carry on.
wondering if you're smarter than the person I gave my last offer to. You're the leader, right?
Oh, I thought you were unaware of that.
Don't
She
handle words
smirks,
with me,
like,
child.
yes, I'm the leader. What do you want?
I need something doing.
What would that
I'm
be?
wondering if you're the right person to get it done. I want free reign of this city, 1. 2, I want to know if you can deal with the problem in this city.
Depends what you consider the problem to be.
Vicissitude. Your city reeks.
I am dealing with that.
Are you? Done. Nothing.
Well, I was assigned like 3 days ago. Give a girl a chance.
Weaklings need chances. She waves her hand. And she changes.
She narrows her eyes.
You disappoint me.
I get it. You can wear many faces. You understand that's a face that I know. So
She
impressed.
smiles. It's a very familiar little asymmetric smile.
She rolls her eyes.
You're going to get everyone killed, Ivana.
Yep. And then your leverage over me will be gone. Then what will you do?
Burn the city to the ground. Kill your family. How's your brother? Looks over.
Seems like you would know. Why don't you fill me in?
I don't give away things for free. So, let's see.
I'm reading into that. I want to know if she actually knows.
Yeah,
or
go
if
for it.
she's bluffing. Wow. It's just perception I'm good at today. Everything else, not so much.
You read her like a book. Maybe it's because she's using Anne's face and her inflection. We're able to read her. She does know something about your brother. It's clear. She's not bullshitting.
Okay.
The last elder I spoke to was too fucking stupid. He made a stupid decision. I don't know where he is. I think he ran off. Blame him. I'm wondering if you're smarter than he is. I'm here to offer you hope, Ivana. Would you like some hope?
Go on, you're going to offer it to me anyway.
No, if you don't want my hope, then I won't offer it to you at all. You have to ask me. Ask me for help, Ivana. You're out of your depth.
She rolls her eyes. So I help you what? Take over the city?
Fuck that.
Seems like
I wanted two things. The bitch Berlin, who I think is now dead, good, and ridding of that vicissitude infection that you have. It's allowed to grow uncontrollably in this city, already repopulating itself. Fucking Camarilla, you don't even see it. Blind as fuck, the lot of you.
And yet you seem like you're powerful enough to deal with the situation yourself. That sniper the other day?
Never do something when there are lesser kindred to do it for you. And she smiles at you.
Touche.
She nods.
Well, considering getting rid of the vicissitude is already on my agenda of things to do, it would seem that I'm already doing what you need me to do.
Ask
As
me
for
for
Amber.
help. Please help me. Say the words.
She
Say them like you
pauses.
mean it.
You've already helped me. Do
Last
you need
chance,
to
Ivana.
ask? Or what?
Or the deal ends. You beg me for help or the deal ends.
Fine. I want your help.
She steps up to you, and she's going to go to strike you. You can either let her or we can roll initiative.
She'll let her.
All right, cool. Because we're rolling dice tonight. Tactics.
Can you imagine? Insta-kills.
1. She doesn't hit you well, but she does hit you. Do you try and dodge it?
No, I'll let her hit me.
Strength.
I was told not to move. Sometimes I can be obedient. When it's in my best interests.
Soak 5 bashing.
Okie dokie. To remember. Stamina for 2. 1, 2. Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Although you soak it, it's a hard hit. Like she hit you like she fucking meant it.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, I don't believe you. Beg me. Beg me for help.
Pretty please, can I have your help?
She says one more time, and if you say it like that again, the deal's off, and I kill one of your friends.
Okay. She's going to... I think I'm going to have to expression this because she's not one to beg. Is that okay?
So you're going to pretend to?
She's going to try her hardest to beg when she's too prideful to beg, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Oh, God. Soz, guys. Humanity 4 nat. Doesn't care about much. There you go.
Exceptionally successful.
Please, I'm desperate for your help.
She smiles and she stands over you. She says, on your knees.
She'll get on her knees.
Cool. She stands over you. And she says, beg me.
I beg you for your help. I need it, and I can't do this without you.
Do you say it like you mean it?
With my 4 successes, yes.
Cool. So you're being shady. I like it.
Well, yeah. She
Is
doesn't have
she
good intentions, so I
lying?
assume that wasn't subterfuge. That was expression. So I don't know if you want me to roll a subterfuge.
Yeah, roll a manipulation subterfuge for this. And I'll roll perception empathy.
I have to be honest with the storyteller. She's planning. She's trying to double bluff her.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I wouldn't normally call you out, but she's looking. Oh, good.
Battering her eyelashes and everything.
She smiles and she says, "Fine. Then accept your beating and we'll talk. Will you let her beat you?"
Yeah.
Excellent. She will spend as much time as it takes and she will mercilessly beat you. She beats you round the head. She'll beat you round the face. She'll break your nose. She breaks your jaw. She breaks your ocular cavities. She beats you down to the ground. She uses her heels that she's wearing and she stamps on your face and she stamps you out into torpor.
Cool.
Okay.
Thank God I bluffed well.
Boop, they're gone.
There's only one problem. Like,
So am I
it'll be like that for 10 years.
Am I incapacitated? Yeah.
You're
Sorry.
incapacitated.
Yeah.
That message, Maxine.
Oh my god.
The funny part is you're not joking. So, Donnie, as you're running there, the summons goes off. Summons doesn't work in the abyss. It just stops. You guys can come into real time. These guys will start to walk off. Yeah. And I'll say we'll count down. I'll give you guys 5 minutes of real time. Donnie and you turn up. Donnie and the crew.
Wouldn't Annabelle show up first since she's
What,
Right.
a mile away? Yeah.
5 miles? Yeah, she's got a range of 5 miles.
Yeah, so you're like,
what
what,
exactly
a mile
are you
away or
going to
something?
do?
Well,
Do you
The
show
whole
up where?
thing's quad.
Okay, yeah, I need to address that. Where exactly pop into existence? What's your plan? Where you
How
were
big
shot?
is?
Because
no,
that's
I
actually
did.
important.
I did
Exactly
say
how
that.
big is the French Quarter?
I'd have to look it up. I don't care. You can get there.
I'm just saying because I think it's only like a mile and a half in itself.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not bothered about it. You can pop in if
No, it's just kind of how long
you
it would actually.
lazy. Yeah, no, I'm taking into account, but I'm making it a bit thematic as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that was celerity actions too, so
She would
that happens
probably
before you
pop
get there.
in the alley.
Yeah, because this is instantaneous.
Yeah.
As you do your night crawler.
Mhm.
Cool. So you night crawl into the alley. Pop goes the weasel.
Mhm.
Yeah, you pop into the alley.
And she'll come walking out. Like she's gonna like have this look on her face like one of you are in trouble. Wait. Like she just looks at the rest of them. Somebody is in trouble.
Hi?
Hi.
What did you say? How did you know? Who?
Wait, what?
Matthias looks over his shoulder now. I was like, "Where's Nat?"
Yeah,
Donnie,
like he's been he kind of like glanced
Donnie
over
got a weird thing, and he's on his way. Happened to be slightly faster than she says. But he said somebody was in trouble. He just said one of his friends. I don't
Wait,
know
where's Nat?
Matthias has kind of glanced back and seen that she wasn't there for a second and has been giving Maxwell a bit of side eye, like seeing that he was looking that way. Like, dude, did you see?
Roman at this point
now
will
that-
roll. Sorry, carry on.
It's fine. And now that Annabelle's shown up saying one of your friends is in trouble, he's like
Uh-oh.
staring that way. Like,
Where do they go?
Yeah, he's gonna start following Maxlin, like, what?
I've got my eye on the time, so.
She
Raymond
was
does a
literally
paranoid
right
look.
here. She
Phenomenally
was literally
successful. You don't really see.
right here.
You don't really see anything.
She's gonna slip there. Okay.
That's not good.
Actually, she won't.
Alright, since I'm leading the investigation, I'm gonna make the executive decision. We are going to go back to the house. Let's go.
If Donnie's been summoned by her, then he'll know where she is, right?
That's how that works, yeah.
So
Gonna be there in a
he
couple of
can-
minutes.
He can get her then.
Well, he was. I mean, he was running here. He's pretty fast. It shouldn't be more than a couple minutes.
Still,
But
if
if
something's
she's
in the
not
area,
here-
it's still my job to get you guys out, technically. So let's go.
Roman's saying like, don't worry about where she's gone because Donnie will find her. Like, let's go. That's what he's saying. Also,
Okay.
how the hell did they drive here? There's
Uh,
7 of them in a 5-seater car. Who went in the
That-
boot?
there were 2 other people. Where is the other woman? What?
Oh, here,
What
can
the
you?
fuck?
You kind of see normies like walking around, but you don't see any of like the woman or the dude that she was with.
Matthias, I'm going to, and then she'll just poke at your head. Not like with her actual hand, but like with telepathy.
Has he had that before? I think he has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He'll kind of like blink and then let her in.
Here, this way, let's stay on the main street. Let's get in between a building and so that we're open. That was vocally, but in the telepathy, she's like, "Can you show me their faces? Can you look at the memory? Show me what they look like."
Do I need to roll for that?
Perhaps we should do this on the way back, Roman suggests, and he opens his car.
That's what she's doing. Like as they're walking, she's talking to them. That's why I said telepathy.
Yeah, you can show people like you can think about something. You could do like an intelligence or a perception roll would be more apt, I think. As long as you don't fail or botch it, it'll be fine. Or an intelligence, whichever one. He says, "Oh no!"
Please, intelligence, please. At least I get 1 extra
You
dice.
show them a picture of a stick man. You're like, "Oh god."
Also,
You show a picture of yourself. You're just like, "I just like looking at me."
Gonna make sure I'm behind the group as we're going.
I don't think we're all gonna fit in the car. You guys. Says.
He's gonna burn a willpower as well because this is important.
Okay. You show Maxlin the girl and the dude, like faces. Like, this is who I saw.
She will commit that to memory. And then on the link, she's like, "Thank you. That's gonna help us."
Good.
She'll do like the double thumbs up at him, even though it's on like.
And he's kind of like just doing that, like, kind of a little bit out of it nod.
Annabelle will take out her phone, her burner phone, and text Donnie that Nat's missing and everybody's being told to go back to the house on the burner phone.
He texts back, "I'll be there in a minute."
She puts her phone back in her jacket.
Big. All right, you guys turn up. Marcus is a bit late. He his role. He'll
Where's the
just be
health?
like, just go.
Well, we were. Maxon's getting approach. We were investigating, and then one moment, Nat was just gone. Matthias.
Yeah?
Come up here. Sorry.
Yes,
Actually, like,
ma'am.
that sounded mean. I'm sorry.
No. He like does that kind of like slightly standing to attention thing at that tone, and then it's like, yes, ma'am.
She looks
Walks
really
up
bad
beside-
about that. Like, oh no. Here,
You
can
can't even check a scene without fucking losing this Seneschal. Donnie's
it's-
pissed.
I'm
In her defense,
Don't talk.
she had nothing to do with it.
Don't talk. We're going to have to search the area for her.
Roman slowly closes the car door he opened.
Does anybody have an idea who might have took her?
she's gonna point to her head, like, nervously now.
He connects with her. Oh well. We can either both do it, so either one.
She's not doing it to you. She'll let you do it to her.
He connects to her.
Matthias found them, and then she'll project the image. Those were the last two that she was seen with.
Okay. He gets a bag and quickly draws both of them.
Cool. You do that.
Do you want me to do a roll?
You can roll if you like, but I have a feeling you're going to pass. If you botch it, you do a stick figure like, yeah. I'm too upset to draw. Screw you guys. Yeah, you're fine.
He shows them all the picture. If any of you see these people, call to me. We'll go in the groups that were before. We're going to look around this area till we find her. Am I clear?
Understood? Both the twins say it once.
Annabelle will nod her head.
Lizzie, protect them.
She nods.
All right, we'll take the south side. You take the north.
Okay, so Peep's looking. You can make a perception investigation roll as you kind of like scout the area.
Annabelle will. Well, no, because she'd have to go alone. Never. She was going to ask if she could look from the roofs, but.
Well, then ask it.
Oh, why have I done an aura roll? Well, it's the
Okay.
same as.
That's fine.
It's the same. It doesn't matter.
She's gonna walk up to Donnie before he. Is it alright if I look from the roofs? I get a better look from up there.
Yes, but do it from directly above us. Don't go scouting about. We'll be walking on the floor beneath you.
Okay.
If you see anything, holler.
I will. And she'll walk back here, and then next thing, she'll like look like she's walking in the wall, vanish, and pop up on the roof.
Okay.
I love being a superhero. Oh god.
Rip Annabelle.
No. Yeah, rip Annabelle.
So you look over it and you can see this woman. She's standing in the corner. And she has a rifle. As you sort of appear like Pop, she points the rifle at you, and she puts her finger to her lips in that shh.
She gives her that look like, nope, and pop. She pops back down into the alley. She's just like, nope. And then she's going to kind of like ruffle in the garbage over here to get Donnie's attention.
Are you
Like,
making magic? Are there any rolls for your abilities? Like casting spells, isn't it like willpower plus blood expenditure?
Mhm.
Just in case you fuck it up.
Willpower.
Oh no, it's not. I haven't forgotten.
Yeah, I know. I'm just in case you fuck up the roll. That's what I'm saying.
All right. Well, this is the short jump, so I don't have to use the level 4 part of it.
No,
1 second.
but it's important that we roll dice when we
Yeah.
and to subtract the blood. You
Yeah.
never know.
There's 1,
Get up.
And there's 2.
Good. Pop up.
And then the second one is when she saw the sniper and popped back down. She's like, no, I'm not messing with that. And then she kind of nonchalantly kicks the bag to get somebody's attention.
Awareness roll. Successes. Okay, you guys over here, kind of looking around. There is no trace of her.
What
Nothing
a waste
dropped.
of a 9 and a 3.
I know there's no drag
Like, you rolled
marks.
so
There's
well,
no...
but then she booped out of existence.
Yeah.
You could
If
touch.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
I won't
I
fully
don't
figure
know.
out.
Like, I don't see
Roma
anything
will
out there.
suggest it.
Let's see who got highest. Maxwell. 6 is phenomenal.
Could you touch
6.
something to see what happened?
6 is phenomenal on Maxwell. Maxwell, roll an intelligence occult.
Ooh. I get a 1
And
extra die.
Matthias roll. Do you
Which will
roll?
part of? I'll use 1. Oh god, no. 1.
Jesse, did you roll an investigation roll?
No.
You should roll one.
Okay. That
The
is
Sombros.
intelligence and what? Sorry.
Perception investigation.
Uh,
I like 2 dice, but you still got 1. When you guys enter this area, Maxwell, the Los Sombros, you get a weird feeling. A feeling like darkness and shadows. You don't really know what it is because you haven't been to school. But you feel all shadowy and it's creepy, but at the same time it's appealing. It's the kind of feeling you get.
Like a weird familiarity that's still foreign.
Yeah. Something alien, but not wholly unpleasant. For
Yeah,
you
I'm
to
checking
discuss.
something. I'm going to message you in private because I don't know. Apologies for that delay. Okay, cool. 1 second. Proceed without me while I go read this block of text.
What's the question? I might be able to answer it quick.
I don't know yet because I didn't actually read.
Uh,
So I don't actually know what they do. I bought them. I don't know what they
what tenebration?
do. Yeah. Other than darkness, it was a mere shadow.
The rest of you guys will find nothing. Trace. So.
Roma would have suggested touching Eden's preoccupied. Because he's smart.
I suppose, but it would have to be like a generalization of an area, and there's no guarantee that I can see that happening. It's just how lucky I am in the moment.
It's an
Yeah.
option.
Touching a sidewalk would be an interesting experience.
Well, there's like lampposts and shit, right?
Go over
He
here.
doesn't know how it works. He's just like, I know you touch
Mm.
things and can see what happened.
Question: Are there windows here?
Yes. Yeah.
Are they like reflective, or are they like?
A little bit. They're not completely like reflective, but there's a slight reflective quality to them.
You could try the windows. Maybe.
She says as she's doing it on the lamp. Or he said to her as she just touches
Okay.
lamp. I feel bad.
Spirit touching a lamp in a street. It's a street. Be whoever touched the lamp.
A
I'm gonna
lot of
say that's
people
not-
leaning on it, huh?
Yeah, you need a fucking ton of scissors to do that. You just get a mess of like it's a main street, like it's a confusing mess of just people everywhere, and unfortunately, none of the assailants actually leaned against the lamp. I'll give you that because it's not quite a CCTV camera. It's
Anything
more
you
of if someone's interacted with the object.
Yeah. And
that you
also,
get
it's
the
really
thing.
funny to me. It's 5+. I get to know if there's anything intimate about the object and the person. And I
Oh.
just think that's funny. I don't want to know anything about the lamp and anyone having intimate connections to the lamp.
Last week there was a stag do and some poor guy was taped to it.
Yeah.
A yard sale somewhere. Tony's lucky lamp.
At
I love
this
lamp.
window, she'll look at the twins, or not the twins, the bros. There's something.
Maybe.
Did you feel it? Maxwell will say, looking at Matt.
Feel what?
There's like a. Why the?
It's funny.
There's like a. I don't know how to explain it. It's a familiarity that I'm not entirely sure what it is, but if it's in the area, yeah, I would try the window, I suppose. She'll boop it.
Boop the
Yikes.
window. Spirit touch window, nowhere near enough success. You get the same thing. It's a main window in a main street. I mean, none of them leaned against the window.
I know the window's name. Does it have a name?
This window's name is George. George
Thanks,
is unhappy
George.
about being a window. George wishes that he was a person.
Some kid staring in the window at his reflection.
Yeah.
So when she comes out of it, she's going to pet the glass. I'm sorry, George. And then turn to the other.
It's such a Malkavian thing. Of course it has a name. All right,
She
cool.
does that bluntly in front of the other three.
So you guys search. You don't really see anything. I imagine Annabelle's going to say, "I saw the sniper on the roof." Not to skip over things too quickly, but I'm kind of out of time because I've work tomorrow. You guys can check the rooftops. She wouldn't be there. She's not there. She GTFO'd. She has an ability to do that.
Okay.
And you guys,
I don't
guys
believe you.
don't-
Okay. Because I just don't believe she has abilities. She doesn't have abilities. She just has
No, I could show you a sheet, but you'd probably quit the game.
I'm pretty sure I
So
would.
you guys will spend time searching for her. She's your seneschal and your coterie member, and you will not find her. Any attempts of, say, like summons won't work. And if any of you have all spec 6, I don't know if you do, you can't see her.
Okay.
She's not in this dimension, dude. In this dimension.
So we go
And
home.
there.
I needed another seneschal.
And there we'll leave it for today's session.
Very good.
Yay.
Cool. So you guys found out some more stuff.
Yes, we did.
You signed a contract. I love signing
I
contracts.
became a slave. That's
I like the
servant.
little red
What to an
contract.
incredibly powerful fucking thing that could learn you a lot more than Midge ever could.
master of the
Thanking
scroll.
her.
you have no idea how much I hate this. You really don't.
It makes
Oh
me
my
cringe,
God.
but it's so good for you. It is so good for you.
Queen Melisandre is fucking.
I'm a
Yeah,
little bit jealous,
except
actually.
now it's just like great. She has to do all this stuff. Now there's nothing she can do with the group. Cool.
No, it's just gonna be small side stuff.
Making
Yeah,
a
right.
mountain out of an anthill.
It's
pick
literally like working for Anvokers.
pick up some mad or whatever red cap essence here and there. You know, you're good.
One should be
Yeah.
honored to work for Anne.
No, actually, Victoria at first fucking hated.
Oh my God, dude, chill out.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I really. Anyway.
Cool. There's choices of 2. Yeah, choices were made, and there was a consequence. I like it.
A lot of
Good
choices.
session.
Become a kindred, a servant for a century.
Yeah, it's only a century, dude.
Fuck. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's fair, not kindred.
Okay, Lex, tell them what they learned. Ask them what they
Absolutely
learned.
nothing.
Ask them what they learned.
It's true. So we'll do what we always do. Something that someone else found cool. I'm going to start with Jason.
I had 2 cool things. I think it
2
was
cool things. What
awesome
about
that Natalia was fucking stylish, representing the city. You were more stylish than that girl was.
Yeah, you are.
And in the later part, I definitely liked his spirit touched the window because I could just imagine her seeing some kid sticking, his face in the window and like making a face, looking in the window. And I'll just say a third thing, which is
Mhm.
Annabelle.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
God damn it, dude.
So good. I'm so jealous of you, actually.
Then you fucking take it, shit. Because I don't fucking want it.
Well, maybe we
Oh
can
my
cut a deal
God.
somewhere down the line of you did
Yeah.
enough and
You're playing a Tremere and you don't want Fey magic. Hello? You feeling alright?
Oh, I'm playing a Tremere and don't want to be a servant to anybody.
you have the connection to like one of the alternate magics in the you're gonna be the go-to person for this alternate magic in the city for like ever. Forever?
All you have
the
to do.
advice. Don't ever sign a contract with a Fae. And I look at Wayne like, I've been annoyed too.
It's just like, yeah, you can learn all this stuff to beat this woman's every fucking whim, and god damn it.
God, you haven't even started your job yet.
I don't want to start this
I like that I
particular
didn't have
job.
to think about that too. It was like, yep, let's do that. That sounds good.
You did say to Millie you were looking for a job.
Yeah.
She asked you, is this what you really want?
Paying job.
You
with
get,
But you didn't specify.
You'll get
Yes, she
paid.
did. Is it going to be money? Something I can actually.
Maybe.
Do you want money?
Dude. Money's for kind. Okay, so I will go to. I'm gonna go straight to the vitriol that is Wayne. Let's go. Something someone else did that was cool.
I really got to think because I am really irked right now. So let me think.
You have no idea the gift I've just given you.
It doesn't seem like a gift.
That's because you don't know what you're doing.
That's because.
Hey, it could be worse. You could be torpid in the abyss where no one can find you.
You got the shit kicked out of you.
You
like-
think the SC fucked you?
Hashtag Miss Natalia.
Not only did I get torpid and left in the abyss, my other character, people now know. A secret that you had.
Don't worry.
We don't know the secret. We just know that she took Natalia.
It's
We'll
fine.
find you,
One person
Natalia.
knows the secret.
We'll find you,
Ish.
Natalia. In the abyss, we'll find you.
Oh, I
We'll
don't
ask
mind.
something.
I'm
One
assuming
thing
she's
you know.
gonna bring me back. 'Cause she believed.
If I had probably be a Matthias getting mouthy with Kim.
Cool.
That was my favorite too. Why do you always steal?
If I had to choose.
Oh, so hard to drag something out of you.
Wow, like be supportive of your
Wow.
other players, dude.
I wasn't going to torture you with Millie, but I'm.
It's already like. Anyway.
I love that you're in his head. It's so funny.
It is, isn't it? It's funny that sort of stuff amuses me. Yeah. Steve, talk to me.
What I enjoyed. No, nothing. No, I had actually enjoyed. I'm sorry, I fully laughed my ass off at Midge fucking signing the contract.
Yeah,
Like,
because she's not paying anything for it.
Love
Because
contracts.
it's an amazing fucking deal, and as soon as Wayne actually realizes that, like, that's something that, like, you cannot fucking buy, you got it for free. It's
Yeah.
like I enjoyed that, and I also enjoyed being summoned.
You're a servant. It is a losing deal. Period.
No, you're wrong.
Yes.
You're so fucking wrong.
All right, cool. Jesse.
There was a lot going on.
Wasn't there? Jesus.
And I admit I missed certain bits just because I'm having to deal with pets and whatnot, which sucks. So I missed a lot of context, I think, for some things. But yeah, that was it was nice. I think what I liked from another player was seeing Maxlin taking charge of things again.
Yeah.
Like,
She's so-
seeing the detective coming out, and then when she had that moment near the end with Matthias, just showing
She
that
felt really
little
bad about yelling
glimmer.
at you.
No, but it's showing that little glimmer of potential underneath it all, and Matthias noticed it. Like,
Yeah.
he sees it there, and he's like, "I see it. I want it. Give it to me."
How far can we push Maxlin before she
Just don't.
shows her fangs? I think we're getting there. I like it.
No.
Every game.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
No.
talk to me.
I don't want to be Prince. I remember it last season. I don't want to do that. Don't do that.
Do that.
Something I like was actually with Annabelle, and it's not the contract, but I like that. I like when he zoomed in on top of the roof,
Yes.
saw her enemy, and immediately was just like, no. Because in my head, I know that seems so little, but in my head, that's just such an anime moment that I always love in anime. So when somebody like opens a door and like somebody's getting like killed or something, there's just this long pause, this long silence. It's like, right, closes door, leaves. So that's in my head. Always sleep.
This is going to be a nope.
That was
I like
my
the nope.
second favorite moment.
The nope
I mean,
was,
she leveled a high-powered rifle at her. Nope.
Also, I'd
I'm
also
out.
just want to call out Matthias for throwing shade at the Hydra.
Cool. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was also good. Gabby.
Am I banging the Hydra or am I banging Gil?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So confused and afraid.
Good.
One that was already said, but I want to say it too. Because I loved Matthias fucking sassy walking up to the who we didn't know was the Hydra, and just like scalpel tonguing without having the ability. That was great. And I also like
He's good
Donnie.
at one thing.
I like Donnie turning up and just being like, "Don't talk," because like everyone's like, "Oh, Donnie's so
Yes, that
nice."
was my
And then
other
as
list.
soon as he said that, everyone was like, "Okay."
That's what I forgot on my list. That he was
Daddy's
actually
angry.
angry, and he deserves to
Yeah.
be angry.
I like seeing angry Daddy.
For staying in the car.
Daddy issues. So yeah, I like seeing Donnie in that.
Cool.
Also.
So I'm going to give everybody 6 XP, except with the exceptions of Annabelle was in danger because she met the sniper. You get 6. The only one who doesn't image because you weren't in mortal danger at any stage.
Yay.
Donnie, you were in mortal danger because you blinked into the bayou. That ain't safe, dude. Just saying. So you get a mortal danger point. It falls on me to dole out some XPs. I'm going to do that. The first XP I'm going to give out, extra XP, is going to go to the Midge character because she brokered a contract with a queen. And it was a good contract, actually, because contracts with Fae are important and dangerous. Serious. They're a serious contract.
Great.
And they open the door to another part of the universe that most of you have never seen. For me as an ST, I like that. You get an XP for that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get a triple 10.
Yeah, exactly. The last XP I'm going to give out. I'm going to give this XP out to the character Natalia because she faced the Hydra in her lair, so to speak, and she took the beating. She let the Hydra beat her into torpor, which is no small deal.
With style.
Yeah.
Represent.
I also lied to the Hydra in her.
Exactly, and that's precisely what I was going to say. You weren't honest about it. She thought you were, but you still hold your shit. She beat you up, but you held your shit and lied to her face, and I like that.
Gabby, you looked better than she did.
Yeah,
Thank
you
That's
look better than
all
she
that matters.
Cool.
I don't bow down to no one. I was
Good.
really scared. I was like, I have to be honest and tell Lex that she's lying, and I'm scared.
So Gab gets 7, everybody gets 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep. That's good. You out deceived the Hydra one.
I'm surprised.
Oh.
I was
Sometimes
like,
you gotta
everyone's
hold your
gonna
nerve.
die because
Nobody died, as far as we're
nobody
aware.
died.
And that's all that matters at the end of the day, is that we try our best. Like George. George is trying.
George is trying. He's a window, but he's trying. Yeah. All right. Cool.
It's
Good job,
vice
everyone.
versa, Dominic, but-
You always give me the most complex scenes to do, which tries me. I like that. I was like, ah, shit! Look all this stuff that's happening. How do I even run this? That was funny. Good. So we will reconvene tomorrow. We'll play until midnight. Just because I'm back to work for the first time in a week and I've got, like, loads of shit to do. Just so you know, guys know.
Cool.
What for? You work in the morning, then you work
8
tomorrow.
till. Yeah, so
Okay,
we'll run from 8 till 10 for a little till I get back on my feet. I'm old.
You're not old.
Thank you.
And if you are, you are fine wine.
Heck yeah.
Damn.
Well, I'm not corked yet, but you never know. Always tomorrow.
Oh, Corky.
Oh my god. I want so much.
Corky.
Can we do? Are we going back to the house or whatever? Or are we just staying on? Is it like frozen or whatever?
Okay. Can we do RP?
You guys can, if you guys want to go back to the house, and the other ST of the game is willing to observe you, then you can do that.
I actually would like to have a scene between Annabelle and Midge.
Sure, whoever wants to be around and whoever characters can play, we can do some role
And I'm
playing.
sure
As long as they make it
Matthias
back.
wants to
I don't-
talk to
Yeah.
Roman.
I don't
Yeah,
think it
Matthias
goes
does
too
want to
far,
talk to
just-
Roman.
No,
but
I'll
I
say
can't
this:
hang around
you
with him.
guys can head back to the house. You guys can roleplay in the house. You may not leave the house.
Understood.
Okay,
Understood.
so story plot is she's missing. We couldn't find her. We head back
Yeah,
to the house and retire
exactly.
for the night.
Yeah, and you find no trace of her. but she's
What
gone.
time is it when we decided that she was missing?
It's still early evening. It's probably only coming up to like 7:30.
Okay,
Really
so
quick, all that's happened.
so early night. Okay, so midnight or mid evening. So
You
so
got
if they
plenty of
want to
time.
go to like if they want to go to Arnold's or like
Mhm.
the coffee shop or McDonald's, they can go ahead and do that, right?
Yeah, you guys
No.
can do that. No, I'm going to allow it. You guys can do that.
Sure.
Your hand can fuck with you.
Would
They
Donnie
can do
allow
what they want
that?
to.
Would Donnie allow that?
But it's up to Donald.
Yeah, up to the the characters too. But I'm just saying,
Yeah, exactly.
what's the full capability?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm going to say you have freedom of, so you can go where you like.
Then
Except
Lex,
don't go to the bayou, because then you need me.
one thing.
Yes.
One thing I need to know before, because
Yes.
she's gonna do this before. She's gonna find out if she has to stay with Melly or if she's got to stay if she's staying at Roman's. So she's gonna figure that out first.
You have
Doesn't
some
know
time.
how this works.
You have some time to be with the vampires. They established that both Midge.
I
and,
wasn't there, so.
Wait, well, both Midge and Steve both basically said, "Yeah, we'll prepare her for her
Yeah.
servitude."
Yes.
So you got a couple of weeks. You're good, dude.
Don't
Well,
worry,
no,
you'll
they
have
said
a
one day.
meeting with Millie, Queen Melisandre, and she'll detail your duties and responsibilities.
Oh, great!
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what degrading things they are.
You're gonna be that guy. You're gonna be Will. Will did exactly the same thing, and he fucked up an opportunity. I inspire you to take your
Not to do
ego,
that.
put it in a little box, and realize what you're being given.
It's a great
I'm
honor,
dressing
my
and
friend.
bathing a woman. What the fuck?
You have
Have you
no
seen
idea.
the woman?
Oh my goodness.
She's
I'm
nice.
There are
gonna
people-
slowly
If you're
mute. I'm gonna do
Naomi-
some reflections off that.
There are people in the
Hello everyone. Salutations. There's an unhappy player, don't mind that. If nobody has any questions about today's episode, then I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up. Other than we have more information on the case, these are getting a little bit trickier to do, but I'm going to start doing them a lot more once a lot more happens with Maxland or Maxwell. He's confused with the shadows, that's for fucking sure. There's just a lot of shit in general going on. Like, goodness. Plus, I really want to start using my shadow abilities. Like, I had them, but I've not had the opportunity to use anything, but that is fine. Because, wait, I think I might be able to get the tentacle. Hold on. That sounds weird. Where is it? The clan discipline is 5 times the current rating. Okay, so 2 times. Wait, he has 2? Is it 2? Oh, actually, I currently have 18 experience points on Maxwell. And if I want the tentacles, I have experience with the tentacles. It is tentacle time. I am so excited. Alright, I'm going to end it there. Thank everyone for watching. Means a lot. We'll tune in next time.